Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. You can't fuck with me. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let me do actually. Let me make sure my shit's correct. Gotta love that dual screen action. Where are that? There you are, HDMI port. Okay. What the hell? There we go. Okay. Now, let me make sure this is working correctly. Make sure my audio is working properly. Okay, so everything seems good except for my fucking PC. You can hear that boy humming. You can hear my PC humming over here. Okay. That should be good though. Let me drop the link in the chat. Drop the link in the chat. Did you get the link, Greg? I put it into the Discord directly. Sent you the message in Discord, so it should be there too. All right. Nevertheless, what's up, guys? So today, give me like one moment. Okay, so today I make sure I've sent the link so you guys can come up when you're ready. I don't know if y'all aren't or not. But nevertheless, today I'm going to talk about something that I've been for like the last week or so, in between classes and work, I've been pondering, right? So I'm sure you know that in the past, maybe the last 3-4 years, there's been a lot, and I mean a lot, of different video games coming out, particularly fighting games based on anime. We have the Demon Slayer fighting game that came out that plays like Naruto Ultimate Ninja, Ultimate Ninja Storm. That's doing pretty good. We've had the My Hero Academia game that's come out that's played really well. I mean, it looks like shit, but that's typically what happens with these games. But that's played really well. And there's also been a whole host of games. Of course, the biggest one of this era likely being Dragon Ball Z Fighters. That set a new standard for anime or manga inspired games, right? I mean, even a higher standard than what the Naruto games for. Because for a good minute, the Naruto games have always been pretty serviceable as far as like decent games, as far as decent fighting games. So I can't really talk shit about the Naruto games like that because they've always been pretty good. But Fighters took it to the next level. But in saying that, what about game? Well, what about like old school classic shows that could be that in this era could be really well received fighting games? And one of those is Zatch Bell. Now, with that being said, with that being said, I've been thinking about how would the game play out, right? What would be the mechanics and stuff like that? Because there actually has been a Zatch Bell fighting game, but it came out in the dark ages of like all these anime fighters. I think it came out in 2003, 2005. Yes. Are you busy? Why? What's up? I need help cleaning my nose. Your what? My nose ring. Okay. Give me one moment. All kinds of pieces. You're getting a nose. Is your hand washed? I already got a nose. I already got it. I know I didn't dry my hands. Okay. Distractions. My co-host. Wait, Greg, are you not coming on? What happened? Distractions. My co-host. Wait, Greg, are you not coming on? What happened? Okay, you need to turn off the when you're watching if you're going to be in the chat because it'll pick up both. Okay, you need to turn off the Okay. Wait.
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm not repeating. I'm echoing in the back. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, nope. Wait. Do you have the stream up on something else?
Right now, no.
No, why is it echoing? Okay, it's not echoing anymore. Okay, that was weird.
No, I had it on earlier on like 2 tabs.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it's echoing.
Right now?
Okay. Okay, now it's not. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, we've always seen the last couple of years all these anime games coming out.
Bullshit.
Oh, we haven't.
Don't mind me. I'm talking my shit, bro. I'm testing the equipment.
Oh, okay. You may need to lower your volume, or maybe put the mic a little bit farther away because you're coming in really loud.
What?
Yeah. It's kind of echoey too.
What about now?
Yeah, it's still. Am I coming in loud or no? Because I think I'm coming in. Yeah, so you may need to adjust your volume a little bit for how much the mic is picking up.
Damn, just too good, I guess.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, it's like maybe it's the room you're into. I don't know exactly, but nevertheless, but yeah, over the last couple of years, we've seen a lot of anime games come out. Most of them are trash. There have been the few that have been really good, like the Demon Slayer one and Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Even though for those of us who play fighting games, not having at that much freedom does feel weird. But I was thinking, okay, so if we were to update and bring back, games like Zatch Bell, right? Shit, what the hell?
What happened?
No, I'm trying to. Why? Wait, did you just get booted? What is?
Shit.
Okay, did you just?
I'm back.
I see you're back. Yeah, well, why won't it let me? Oh, here we go. Okay, share screen. There we go.
Okay. So, can you connect your stream, not your YouTube?
Yeah, somebody on my YouTube. Yeah, in order to actually, I'll actually connect it. Okay, but yeah, so like we've seen games like the Demon Slayer, video game, right? That's come out. It's been pretty good. But what I was thinking about is how would we make a modern version of the Zatch Bell?
All right, first of all, where is Gpayne?
Huh?
Where is Gpayne?
I have no. Oh, there he is. Wait, is that him? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, Greg. Do you want your cam on? I'm not trying to dox. I'm gonna add you to the stream. All right. I don't think he has his mic yet, but yeah. Let me see. Battles. Let me just make sure this volume doesn't. Oh no, I put the volume down already.
Fucking work on setting up my goddamn Elgato for the PS2.
Yo, Yeah, you after this, you gotta look at your volume, yeah, because you coming in hot.
Well, right now I'm like next to the mic, so
okay, yeah,
because I don't pick up shit.
Okay, Greg, you're on the stream, so when your mic is ready, you can just go ahead and talk. But yeah, I was thinking more so about like how would we bring like this kind of game into the modern era, right? Because I really do believe that like this game, if it was brought into this generation of like fighting games and stuff, it would catch fire so hard. But the thing is, like, what would you guys consider the mechanics that would needed for that? Because from my opinion, like from the starting thing of it, I believe that it would still have to be the same like 3D the way it is. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that's kind of like one of the immediate questions, right?
Yeah.
Is 2D or 3D?
Yeah.
I personally think you do very well as a 2D game.
Yeah,
and it'll probably be easier.
Okay.
Probably easier to balance in a lot of ways, but it could also do. I could see arguments for both, right?
Yeah.
I feel like.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, I feel like 3D games have like kind of difficulties catching on, just based off
Naruto. Naruto fucking blew that shit up. It was like them Storm games.
Yeah, the Storm games.
Yeah, it was like between Storm and like the Clash games. It was like, I mean, and the other thing is like I feel like a lot of the times the 3D fighting games end up just being like
ass
3D. Well, I was gonna say like more like battle simulations than games, right? Where
ass.
I mean.
Yeah, look, man. I'm trying to look at this from the technical term, though, right?
Look. As true as nice as you're being, we remember clearly how badly performing J Stars was. It looked good, but like it was really bad. And then it got worse. With fucking what was it called? Jump Force. It got worse with Jump Force. So
Jump Force was not great.
Yeah, so like we know exactly that like most of the time when they do bring those games over and make them 3D, it's lazy as fuck. Like they don't even try.
That's the thing where it's like, I mean, you could technically do 3D, but you'd have to try. Take a hard look at like Soul Calibur and Tekken, like virtual, like the old ones like DOA and Virtual Fight. You have to like really try to make it like a balanced fighting game, right? Because that was that's one of the big things about Dragon Ball FighterZ when it came out. It was like it was a Dragon Ball game. They got to treat it like an actual fighting game with like
frame data
actual considerations for balance and like frame data.
It was the cell game. It was the cell games.
It was the cell.
It was the cell games.
It was the cell games
for a while.
It was. You wanna play? Big cell.
Yes. It was.
It was the cell games. It was Kibu. But it'd be like that in fighting games, right? Like that's like how shit be like.
You're not.
Whereas,
wait, before you go on, but you see how this is the old school one.
Oh,
you see how it's playing?
Oh yeah.
So what I noticed, right, is that in this one, the actual owner is kind of like the dummy character, and the main character is the Momoto. It does look kind of bad though, because a lot of the times the owner AI will just stand there sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like the isle animation is really weird, but they do have like these partner combos for jungles and stuff like that. You see what I mean? That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking that maybe it could work, because I know in a lot of like the Naruto games, like I think it's like Kankuro, they have the dummy character and Kankuro working, and that's pretty fluid.
So here's my problem with that, right?
Go ahead.
That's a very specific kind of character, and I don't think that every Momoto should be held to that kind of restriction. I feel like
no Brago. That man was like, nah, back away, bitch.
Oh yeah,
let me rock.
They're wrong, bro. Don't be wrong. Some of these like bookmeisters, they put in so much fucking work, like. like they put it in an unnecessary amount of work, like with their own bodies. That are wrong, and I feel like that should be a plot point or like a point of the game sometimes. But I don't want it to be like.
No, that's also a good point too, because I was thinking like a mechanic could be, if like for example, like if you injure the book owner, right, or you kill, like, quote unquote knock them out, right, what happens to the moto, right? You know what I mean? Would they still be able to fight, or vice versa? If you like KO the Momoto, you know what I mean? Like, how, if that dynamic was put in the game, how would that work? You know? Yeah, I don't think it would work well though. I don't think it would work well though, because then it'd be like
I don't know.
What would you say, Tyrant?
I would say it must be like us poking tournaments.
See, that's what I figured too. But then this, like, Zatch Bell is unique in that, like, both parties are so integral to how they fight. Like, I think in this game, right, I think like all of the motos have this ability with their partner where, like, they can throw, like their owner can throw them in the air and do an air attack with a spell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it is really important to have the Meisters represented in a mechanic somehow. I do not necessarily think. Yeah, so either like some sort of assist, some sort of passive ability, or some sort of
a grab.
The grabs could work. Yeah, grabs, like you show up in the grab animation. But I see what you mean. I see what you mean, though. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, they should be represented in some other way, other than like being directly on the field, Or if they are directly on the field, it's more like an animation thing and not like an actual
cheerleader.
No, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean, because it could be the point where, like, it would be a hard mechanic. It would, because the level of
oh my god,
the level of AI. Yeah, so I didn't know this, but apparently in the American version, Porygon doesn't have his doesn't have Sunbeam to help him, but in the Japanese version, he's there.
Wow.
So yeah, it is.
So you said Porygon's fucked.
Yeah.
So okay, so I think it'd be easier to make it 2D, because with 3D there would be a lot of AI manipulation that I don't think most game developers have the competence to achieve. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though the 3D mechanic would work, or it could stay, or it could be like I'm Greg. I'm sure you've heard of the Arc Systems game they made for Fate Unlimited Codes, right?
I don't know if I've heard of them.
I'll put it up right now. So yeah, Arcs is made. Let's back like in the mid 2000s. Let me see.
Oh, and that's my other argument for making it 2D. Bro, give that shit the Arc Systems treatment. Move the fuck on. Like, let them do their magic.
Arxis is becoming like Mappa. Let's give it to Mappa. Just give it to Mappa. Like we have too much work. Y'all giving us too much work. Let's give it to Mappa Studios.
Bro,
we can't.
I'm just saying, all of the games they come out with over like the last 5 years have been fire. Like, they don't all blow up like they should, but that's a lot of times that's something other than the actual gameplay, right? There's some other fucking reason.
So, Greg, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Where it's like a Fate Unlimited Codes. It's about Arcs, but it's also a 3D game.
I didn't know this was Arcs' game.
Yeah, I didn't know either, but it is a 3D game. So I think that if it was 3D, it could work like this, but it would go like what you said, where like the book wielders aren't on the field. They're either going to be like assist calls, or maybe even just passives, right? So then, if we decide, what do you say, Tyrant?
Skip the ad.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah, you're right. Oops. So like, let's say we decide to make them passives, right? Let's say we decide to make them passives. Then a part of this was also talking about like, okay, if you were gonna make characters, well, how do you make each character, right? So I think a good roster would be at least maybe like 5 or 10 characters to start, because you know you have to,
you want 10.
To get
you want 10 to start, bro.
Nah.
Okay, then to 10.
18
to start.
I don't know about starting with 18. Now with Zach, bro.
I'm about to say to start.
They have 100 Mamotos, okay?
Okay, so to start,
we don't even see them all.
Yeah, exactly. Most of them,
can go wild then.
Most of them die before we even get to see them.
Yeah, so you can have like 10 OGs everyone knows, and 8 brand new niggas that we don't know about. Yo,
to start,
I mean that.
I would say I can see DLC, but to start,
I feel like I feel like 12 max, right? That's like the general like
because
that's pretty standard for arches.
And then plus remember, like, you'd have to make each pairing unique, because that's what they like. That's something that made that's what's so cool, is that like each pair was unique. It was like unique abilities, unique partnerships, unique tactics. So
let's say you want your 12 or 10.
I would say 10.
Who makes 10?
Okay, so that's also good.
I wouldn't above that 12.
So let's say 12. Okay, let's say 12. Let's say 12. Okay, good. Let's say 12. Now let's go and see.
Because that's enough for all your main cast. That's like Polygon, Zatch.
We're about to pull it up. Wait,
that's fucked up, bro.
So we can get the.
Bro, do you remember Polygon spells? My man's was fucked up.
Yeah, but it's called Zatch for a reason, bro. Like, that's his Zatch first.
I don't want the voiceover. What the hell? No.
Wait, look at that. Just how this looks like.
Especially because, like.
Okay, so let's do this properly.
No, bro. Give your names, no pictures.
It's gonna be. God damn it, bastards.
I also, just to be clear note, because we're gonna have to have discussions at point. Clear note cannot be in the opening cast.
Clear note
has to be DLC.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Remember Ross?
If I can pull up the pictures, definitely. I know, because it'd be better with visuals. But who?
Apollo and Ropes.
No.
Oh yeah, bro. Apollo and Ropes were so good.
Oh, thank you.
They did not deserve a goal like that.
I don't remember. I don't remember that capable.
They were so good, bro.
Yeah.
That has to be like an image I can just pull up. Okay, here's.
They were so unlucky. They had to call that man Zatch. Oh,
no, man, Zeno. They got to match up bad.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, let's match up bad.
We'll just do it like this.
Hold up, Ross is detail? Who the fuck made this?
No, it's not an actual. There is no tournament scene for this game. It's not an actual.
No, it's still right now.
There's not. It's not an actual tournament. There's no tournament for this game.
I know, but on the picture they can have Ross as D.
Because it's based on favoritism. It's not. There's no actual.
Nah, that's disrespectful as fuck.
Oh my goodness, you're going too far into this. It's not an actual.
I'm with Tyrant on that. That is bad. Disrespectful. even if the fantasy tier list.
It's not that. It's not that deep. Like
it's not deep there.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep. All right, so. That's the image of the characters here. First off, of course, the main character, right? Zatch himself, right? So, what do you guys think what do you guys think Kyo's passive should be?
Well, okay, that's just to be sure, right? Let's be clear. So, I think, just so I can clarify, I think the mechanic for the Meister should be a combination of passives.
Okay.
Meter management, like the way you handle meter is based off their Meister, not the actual moto.
The actual.
Well, yeah. Well, because remember, like the amount of power like a Momoto could generate was based off their Meister, not the Momoto, right? Like,
Yeah.
like their heart would be the meter mechanic, or at least one of the meters would at least one of the meters would be heart, and that'd be like based off the Meister. And I think there should be like a Meister specific ability, if not either on top of the passive or instead of the passive, right?
Okay.
So.
That's fine. Okay, so wait.
Kyo,
Wait. So let's just iron that part out. Okay, so each book owner will have an inherent passive, right? And then outside of the inherent passive, they'll have, I guess, one. Is it gonna be like a buff or is it like it's an actual move?
Like some sort of so for instance, Dufort, right? I feel like his ability is relatively clear. It's like, okay, when Dufort's meter fills up, you can activate this, and
who are you talking about?
Xeno's partner.
Xeno partner, okay. So
I say we get the cast first, then the moves.
Well, there's no way to actually do that at this moment right now, because there's no collection that they can just put them all together. That'd be too much at this moment right now. Like you said, that's almost like what. That's known in the anime and manga is like 65 characters that show up.
Yeah, so it's a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters. Not all of them are important.
Unless you want to go do that yourself and then bring it back, go right ahead. But that's too much.
Okay, for instance, so Xeno and Dufort, right? Dufort's ability. So here's the thing. Here's the fucked up thing. Dufort and Kyo are very similar in a lot of ways.
Right here.
So they both have access to essentially the same abilities. So you kind of have to decide is how different do we want Xeno to be from Zatch? Do we want their Meisters to be the same, and we want like them Desmomotos to be just different, and they're like negative versions of each other? But I would think Dufort's ability is something like if you activate Dufort's ability, Xeno has like unlimited access to spells for a short duration, right? Or like, right. So like within this 5 seconds, he can do whatever.
Okay. That'd be okay. So I get what you mean. So there'll be a passive and there'll be an actual like activation ability. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Right then. So then that's perfectly fine. That actually makes a lot of sense. Because I mean, that's how assists work in Marvel anyway. Like you either have like a give me more meter assist or you know what I mean. So
yeah, and depending on the Meister, you might have more than one. Like depending on the input you put in, right? For instance, Kyo and Dufort both have access to. They both know how to recharge their heart, so they can like their Momotos can keep fighting as long as they're like awake, and they both have access to answer talk, which is incredibly fucked up. I cannot believe that ability exists in that world.
All right, so with Kyo, what would you guys make his passive?
Actually, no. So if Dufort does the heart thing, we can have Kyo kind of work around the answer talk, right? So answer talks, it could be like some sort of. All right, so passive ability or active ability. Talking passive right now.
What? Yeah, we want to at least start to like break it down because I mean this is actually a good idea that like if they won't be on the screen, they'll be treated like assist. But assist, right. but because of the dynamic that Moto and his book owner owns, they can't be just like I'll step back and watch. They have to actually still participate in some way. So I would think that like a passive and then an actual like, activation ability or debuff or whatever. But like that's actually a good idea for how they make it.
Mm-hmm. So Kyo, his whole thing was like he was a strategist, right? So his passive could be some sort of like every so often there's like a mark on the enemy, and if you land a hit there, it's like extra damage or something.
So like shatter point.
Yeah, like a shatter point type deal.
So shatter point. Okay. Yeah, no, that would or like maybe actually no, even better. With Kyo, he has he has a higher crit chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
something like that. Right?
Yeah, okay. So with Kyo, it'd be his passive would be high crits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I mean that's the other thing is if we'd have to like make it so it's not always on, or else that could just be attributed to the moto, right?
So then what we could do is that let's say in Kyo's case, right? If he's assisted with Zatch, right? The chance of a crit goes up by let's say base crits happen 10% of the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Kyo, it's 25%. If he's with Zatch, if he's with somebody else, it's like 5, so it's 15%.
Oh wait, so are we doing something where we can switch up Meisters and Makoto,
because when you called it assist, that's what I assumed you wanted to. That's why I assumed how it would go.
No.
So, no?
I wasn't calling it assist. You.
Okay, no.
I wasn't. I mean, you brought it up that way, and I thought it was an easier way to understand. But like, I wasn't saying like.
Okay. Also, my fault.
Each Meister has to be with their Remoto, right? Or that'd be weird.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I got you. Then. So then, yeah. Okay, so then I guess
I was saying they would have like a meter or like some other form of representation that's not literally them interacting with the fight. You know.
Got you. Okay.
So it's kind of like well, you've seen SF6, right? How there's the drive meter and then there's the super meter, right? You would have like
FXS has too many goddamn meters, bro. Like, yo.
All right, hold on. You say that, but we played Blaze Blue and everyone has that.
I know. Like FX.
I don't want this to get
drive guy. It was like 4 different drives.
What's it on? Oh yeah.
Look, man.
Okay, and the night. As a measure.
Oh yeah, all right.
You're right.
Ooh, yeah, all right, got a lot going on.
Okay, but what you were saying though is pretty. Oh yeah, but what you were saying though that does make sense though. So I guess in Kyo for Kyo, his passive would be strategist. Let's just call it strategist, right? And it would be that in the game there is a base 10% chance that any hit or throw will be a critical. But with Kyo, it makes it 25% passive.
I
think so. Here's the thing. I don't know. I think we want to avoid that because
sorry.
Something about the idea of critical hit in a fighting game feels awful.
Yeah.
So let's try to make this something. Let's say if a combo extends beyond.
How about counter hit then? Counter hit or no?
Counter hit works. So counter hit would be great. Or if it's like here's how I imagine passes working out, right? So there is an energy meter. That's your standard energy meter that's in every fighting game, right? It's what you use for EX or super moves or whatever, right? And then you have that meter, and then you also have like a Meister meter that's built up similarly in a similar fashion. And then Meister meter is like if you build up this meter to a certain point, the passive activates or is active now.
Okay, I see.
Right.
Okay. So all of them. Okay, I get what you mean. So all passives still have like a time limit.
Right, or it's some way to. I'm thinking about Blaze Blue. I'm thinking about making them all different. Making them all different for each Meister.
No,
that
would probably have to happen though, because again, like you said, the way some Meisters fight is different. So, like for example, it wouldn't be surprising if maybe let me see, there's probably a Meister here who in the book and the show was like their whole thing was getting in on the fight with their Remoto. Let me see.
There were a couple.
You know what I mean?
Beilong's. There were a few.
Yeah,
so Beilong's was like
Juan Ray and his go. Where is he? Where is Juan?
Yeah. It was Wan Ray and I think it was Wan Ray.
Of
I
course,
remember her name right.
Of course.
Is he actually not here? That's wild.
No,
Wan Ray
it's
was
not in
the homie.
alphabetical order, right? Where is there? He is. There he is.
There's Lin A. Where else can they wrong from? Anyway.
So like maybe in their case, right? Her like it's like I guess like his would be like Blaze, right? And Pokemon with Blaze, after a certain health threshold, her passive activates. You know what I mean? So like they would all have to work differently. So that's not a thing. That's something I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, and I think they were all. And so I mean, the thing about making them different meters would be that you build them differently.
You guys go ahead.
Gotcha.
I'll be back. You guys go ahead. I'll be back. I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was thinking something like the way you build them up would be different, but they all have like a passive and maybe a couple activated abilities, right? Like I feel like with Lan Ray and Lien, they're both martial artists, so you could have like an alpha mode type deal, you know, with the like.
He get jumped. Like he jumps in. And she's like,
like she jumps in and they kind of like mimic. It's like she is the after image, you know, like in Yin and Yang.
Oh God!
Please when they activate, like
oh God, it's zero
or the zero time. Ooh, zero time. I like that. She's like his zero time.
Oh God! I can see happening for her. But I'm just curious about like who be like in that 12-man cast, like you'll say, because like
I feel like most of the main heroes are made to the end, and then you'd have like a couple of the main villains. So the main villains you'd have would be Zeno. What was that dude's name? Chaos, I think his name was. I think his name he went by.
Is it the lion dude?
No, not lion dude. The guy who was manipulating people's minds.
What I like was there was that one chick who was like was it Sherry's best friend, and the motor like control the heart. What's his name?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The one motor who was like controlling people's hearts and minds.
Yeah, hearts. Yeah, I like your mind. I remember mine, but she was just kind of what?
So it'd be Zeno, that partnership. Because you need villains, right? And maybe like one more kind of throwaway antagonist, and then you'd have the rest of the main heroes, right? Like so, you have Zatch, you'd have Ponygon, you'd have
Ropes.
Ropes would be good. Ropes would be a good like neutral kind of character.
One Ray.
What am I saying? I can't think of his name right now. The
Brago, One Ray.
No. I'll never forget Brago. Don't misunderstand. Like the Duckface.
Oh. Shit. For Lloyd partner, I'm serious.
It's been a minute.
Glorious partner, whatever the fucking name is.
Yeah, for Glorious partner.
Okay.
Boing,
so what did we get so far?
So we were thinking. I just brought up how for the meters, the way you build them would be different, and they would have like different passives once you build it up to a point, and then if you build up even further to like the max, you can activate the Maestro ability. And for Wan Ray and was it Lien, their ability could be like alpha activation, like Yin and Yang. She's like the double, like when you're doing moves.
Okay, now I get it. So now I'm gonna do this. Now it makes sense now from all. Okay. Hyde and nigga name. Hyde and Ito, the wind dude.
Yeah.
Like she'd be like a cool throwaway character.
Okay.
Like so just to add in.
Kachoman, that was
again.
The dude, Kachoman.
Yeah. Okay.
Boing, 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 boing. Catch him, yeah, that's the name.
Okay, so.
Oh, Zofus. That's what I was looking for. The mind control guy.
Yeah, okay, so let's actually start the list down. Okay, so officially with Kyo, what would his passive and ability be?
Okay, so his passive could be.
Either one of y'all can start with it, and then we can just go back in order.
Okay. Well, Kyo, his passive could be something. Honestly, this would be fucked up. But I want to give it to him anyway. Something like once his passive activates, his damage scaling doesn't fall as hard as other characters, right? Like
fucking Digimon. Digimon.
So you want
the fucking 6 spell just boosts the stats.
Yeah, so it won't be like a direct damage buff, but it'll be like before his passive activates, he has normal scaling on say like a 3-hit combo, but like after the passive activates, that 3-hit combo doesn't scale as hard.
Oh,
because it's all part of the plan, you know.
You know what, Greg? You know what would be better is if with his passive he gets better frame data on moves.
Ooh, that's scary. I mean, all right. So we'd have to make that on like specific moves, right? Like we had to find a way.
Of course, yeah. Like certain
on Zakir and Zakir.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty. I think that'd be pretty strong. Enough to be considered a useful passive.
So we agree that's going to be a better frames on the Karga. Yeah, it'd be Colleen Vichiger. Yeah. So we agree.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, so
this is definitely something that could be adjusted later if necessary. But
yeah, okay. So Keel's passive is better frame data after it's activated. So now we're going to the Edge Lord himself, Brago and Sherry. Now,
okay.
I think. Well, actually, you know, let me go back because so we got the Momotos, right? But now, we got the passives, right? But now, how would you characterize Zatch's fighting style if he would make it into a game? Like, how would you want it to be formed? Would he be like a Rekka character? Would he be more so
Bro, why are you acting like he's not the Shoto? What are you doing right now? Why are you even playing? Like you were about to sit here and tell me Zatch cannot do it all? Is that what you're about to tell me?
I want to be fair and balanced, but okay.
We all pretend like he didn't have everything. That man had a projectile reversal. He's got strong. He's strong hand to hand. He's got strong mid screen damage.
He has fucking set up what's it called Zaguzen. That moves.
Yeah, especially because like we're not going to be doing that like unless we want to do like a transformation thing. We're doing like end of the story characters at this point, right? We're not about to do that.
Yeah.
Zatch uses a special when he faints. Garbage. We're going like the max down Zatch.
No, yeah, it's all EOS.
Bro, especially because later in the story, he learns how to. Zeno leaves the instructions on how to use his cape.
What?
Oh, bro.
Let me keep on reading. Shit, I didn't. Okay. So Zatch is a Shoto. Fine. Fine.
Zatch is Zeno are absolutely Shotos. They can both do everything. It's just kind of what do you want to give them.
Fine. They're Shotos. Okay, so what about Barry? What about Barry and Sherry? I mean Brago and Sherry.
I think Brago is also a Shoto, but he's the last one, right?
Okay.
So he's like a more aggressive version.
Would you say he's more? Wait, Greg. Would you say that he's more like G from? Would you say he's more like G from Street Fighter Survivor then? Well, like G has Shoto. G has Shoto G has Shoto-esque character, but it's more like he has a lot of debuff buffs and stuff like that.
Shoto was G was from a different game.
Yeah.
Everybody else was a Street Fighter V character. That's not true. Not everybody else. Most other people were Street Fighter V characters, and G was a King of Fighters character. Like let's be clear here. Sure, he was playing a different game than everybody else.
Okay. So first,
but I mean, I can say this because I feel like he's like similar to Zatch and in some ways, but he gives up like some range for some like set play with the gravity ult, right? Like,
yeah, because I was thinking about that too. Like, I had this crazy idea, right? That like his his ultimate spell, like gravity, I think is you got a gravity ray, right? What it'll do is that it'll work like Dormammu's three red spells. But in Marvel, right, Tyrant, how if the Marvel gets you with that slow spell, you can't jump, right?
Yeah.
So what I was thinking, right, and let me just before y'all cancel me, let me just say it. What I was thinking, right, is that he could, like, let's say in this scenario, right, he gets a hard knockdown, right, and then does the spell. It could keep you staying, it can keep you on the ground, and he can corpse cross you at will, and then you can hold it, like hold the button down to keep you still on the ground and let it go anytime you wanted to, like within that little frame of meter that you have.
Oh, so he can control your wake up instead of you controlling your wake up.
Yeah.
Kind of bullshit.
I'm willing to allow it, but only if everyone else is just as fucked up. Everybody has to be fucked up.
Wake up, bro? Nah.
Go ahead. I'm good. Go ahead. I'm good for it. Go ahead. Yeah.
Nah, control the wake up. Nah.
So, like you're like, yeah, I did delay time and wake.
Oh, did he cut out?
Yeah,
he cut out. Okay, hold on.
See. The guards knew, like, nigga, nah, catch it right now. That's bullshit. Don't you dare support him. And then he got punished. He got smited.
He got smited.
Banished to the other realms.
Banished to the other realms. All right. Well, let me text him. He might need the. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's back. He may have pressed the wrong button somewhere. You good?
He was smited.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were saying?
Oh, I was saying. I mean, if we allow everyone else to be just as fucked up in some way, because I imagine it'd be like, it's incredibly fucked up to like be on the ground. It's hard knockdown is bad enough, right? But to have someone else control your delay timing,
but only with that super, and it's a level 3.
Okay, you know damn well that's not going to stop anybody.
I know, but it helps.
Remember the time?
Especially depending on how we handle like meter gain in this game, people are probably not going to give a shit.
Okay, but I'm fine with that being broken around the whole game. That's fine. So, Brago, that's one of his mechanics. I think like all of his spells are around gravity. If they're not projectiles.
Actually, you know what? Counterpoint. Instead of it being level 3 and there being no answer, I'm willing to allow this to be a level 1, and your opponent can do something about it. Because even when he gravities people, they're technically, even in the show, they can technically do something about it, right?
Okay.
So like,
so it's called.
I'm willing to adjust this in some way that, as long as the opponent has some sort of response they can do, either they can mash to like get out or something.
We probably should have discussed like countermeasures to pressure before doing this.
No. Right now we're doing like base mechanics. For us to get like countermeasures to pressure, we gotta get through the.
After we see the bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's get through the Meisters first, and then we can talk about the Motos.
You need pressure before you can see what to counter.
Okay, fair enough. So then, what do y'all think? What do y'all think that Sherry's passive should be?
Sherry's going to be a damage buff. She's just mad. She spent that entire show angry. Like she's.
Yeah, like
so will it be the classic? I do more damage and take more damage too, or something different?
No, she just does more damage down. She's
okay,
bro. She's like Akuma. Brago is just Akuma without like the health pitfall. he's just bad. He's trying to kill you with his rage. Like he's like you will suffer from my problems.
Yeah.
Like,
oh man. Okay.
Yeah, we can have it too. Kalulu.
That's funny. Okay.
He's like, I think he's gonna be like the last like shuttle type character, and then he's gonna have trade offs for like range. And
actually, wait, let me show you all this because actually in the game they made, right, his ability was actually like what I mentioned actually, which is funny enough. Like his gravity spell, right? He would cast it on you and he could do a combo on you afterward. Let me put it up. Y'all can see Zatch spell. Motor battles. Brago. Okay.
Yeah.
The single shot, and then
straight hands.
Yeah, Derek, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? You see it?
Yeah,
you saw it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? Like that's what I was thinking about. Like, like he casts a gravity spell on you. Wait,
okay.
I'll
play
it again. Wait. I'll play it again. Wait, so
okay.
I can just all get the visual.
So for this is like instead of like controlling someone's knockdown, this feels more like a stun, right?
Yeah,
like a stun, like them moving.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like fat boot throw, right? Like with this, you have to hold the base. Okay, that's more reasonable.
Yeah,
I'll go with that.
Like control the wake up, that is completely different. Like, you can't DP, you shit. You gotta
can't DP, can't throw tech. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
Now a question. Because we know that his spells, but when they hit you, they do like the way they hit you isn't so much just like a physical hit, but actually like you know what I mean, like actually hurts. You know, you know what I mean when I say that, right? How like because of like its gravity in a sense, like when the spell hits you, and it's not as physically hitting you, it's more so like your being. That makes sense. Would it be outrageous to say that if you got hit by, let's say, 5 of his regular, powered spells, that you have like a slow down speed?
I feel like if you get hit, if you get hit with specific spells, you get a slow debuff.
Okay, that's fine too. Okay, so
kind of like
what? Todd?
And it can't be like a super strong one either. That's going to be the caveat. Is like his spell is slow, but they're not like
you're not holding that for here. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm just saying would that be a allowable mechanic? Like because I mean, if you watch the show, you know that when he hits you with this spell, it's not just a physical damage. It's more so like you can't even get up after he hits you with race. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Okay,
cool.
Look, I need you to understand. Brago can have whatever he wants because Kachome is going to be the most fucked up character.
I feel like you're trying to make another 21 lab coat. I feel like someone's trying to make another like 21 lab coat in Brago. Mm-hmm. This OP is all shit, you know. Busted.
No. Here's the thing: you can give Brago whatever he wants. Kachome is going to be the most busted character in the game.
Okay,
so until Clear Note comes.
After Brago, we have
Kalulu.
After Sherry and Brago, we have Hyde and Idio. Oh,
nah. Kalulu first, bro. Kalulu first.
Bro, Kalulu is a fucking berserker.
Exactly.
Just give her Wolverine's moveset there.
Yeah. She runs in your face with plus buttons.
So then
she's a rushdown character.
Yeah. So with that being said, what is Lori's passive?
I feel like Lori's passive.
So
I feel like Lori's passive actually should be
what that means.
Less. I feel okay. So here's the thing. I feel like Lori's passive should be additional frames on her, like on Crew's normals, because Crew's whole thing was she can't control herself.
Wait, how about this? To make it different from Zatch, we'll say all of her claw normals have better frame data.
Like Vixen or from Injustice 2.
Yeah, all of her claw normals have better frame data.
Well, here's the thing. So here's the thing. With Zatch and Kyo, because they have so much content, we can change their passive to whatever we want later, right? We have the sky's the fucking limit, right?
True.
But with Lori, she doesn't have a lot of options on what would make sense. So we can start with her, and then if we feel like it's not different enough from Zatch, Kyo like I said, Kyo's a strategist. He has answer talk. He can recharge heart. Like he has like a story relevancy because of his father. He has an 850 credit score. I got it. He's
made in the shit. I got it.
Kyo will also start off the series as an asshole. We could play that off. We could play off of that. Like, look,
no, Tyrant. You were downplaying that shit until I read it like 2 days ago. This nigga told his mom to shut up. Chapter 1, page 2. Told his mom, shut up. Why do I have to
Kyo
go
was
to
a piece
school
of shit at the start
around those low lines?
He was right though. Like
Kyo was light, but had a red book instead.
They were idiots, okay?
Like, man, Kyo was like, fuck you.
Kyo didn't need a high school. Let's be real.
He didn't, but still, that nigga was jaded.
That's not the point. It's not about high school. He doesn't have to treat people like that.
Like Kyo was that jaded at fucking 14. Like, god damn.
Like I understand he doesn't need high school. That's not you have to treat people like that.
Calling his students low lives and lower beings.
Yes, they were.
How fucking dare these ingrades breathe my air?
Yeah, exactly. Like at 14,
it's more like why do I gotta be next to them? They're fucking idiots. Let me
at 14 though. He was 14 saying this shit.
Yes, he was already.
Look, Kyo needs a chill pill. He got it by the end of the series, so that's what really
exactly.
matters.
Like
he did start off
antisocial as fuck. Like
he was not the worst, but he was pretty bad. He wasn't the worst we've seen, but he was on that path. He was on that path, like clearly on that path. Like he was not on the path to being a villain, but he was on the path to being a piece of shit.
Well, skill shit.
Okay, so
but
we agree.
Anyway, right?
We agree that.
So wait a minute, he's like fucking Tony Stark. That's what it was.
So with these two,
Tony Stark is a piece of shit. Hold on, let's be clear here. Tony Stark is actually awful and the worst.
No, he is. He is. He's just useful. That's it.
What about Tony Stark?
Tony's just useful. That's what it is. Tony's just useful. That's it.
Tony also has more charisma than Kyo has had in the entire series. Tony has more charisma in his fucking left pinky than Kyo has his entire body. So he gets way more shit.
Very true. Very true. But that aside, so
Tony, yeah.
So we agree.
So yeah,
that so we agree that with these two, Kalulu is Wolverine or X-23, right?
Something like
play style, but and that Lori's passive is better frames. Is it just on her claws or claw normals, or in general?
I think it might be in general. I feel like Kuru should start off as like it should be like similar to a con, right? It like starts off as the worst character of the game, and then like when the passive cuts on, it's like you're dealing with a whole different beast, right?
Okay.
Because I feel like her passive activates by her taking damage. So because like her whole thing was she's a berserker, she couldn't control herself, so it makes sense that she's not like
the moment that
her brain dead is not great.
It was
so that her passive
and then Lori's whole thing was
so that her passive is like let me not say that. Let me not do that. Would her passive be that after this health threshold, all her normals get better frame data, or is it that as she takes damage, they incrementally get better frame data?
I think as she takes damage, her meter builds, like her Meister meter builds, and then once it hits this point, the flame data switches from this set to this set.
Okay. That's actually really good because then it gives that's actually great because then it's like, do I want to play well and not gain meter and then still stay at like level 1, or do I want to get hit a little bit, gain? Okay, that's actually a great payoff. That's actually a great payoff. Okay, yeah, that's actually a great payoff right there. Okay, especially
because it'd be something similar to like Raven's Mascus stance,
Yeah,
like you get benefits for taking damage.
Yeah, that's actually a great payoff. That's such a great payoff. Okay, so we move out of order just to satiate that. So now the one that got done dirty, Hyde and Idio.
I almost don't want to give this motherfucker Meister passive.
this nigga is such a letdown, bro. Such a letdown. Like, it's not even fair. Like his Mamoto was chill. I'm not evil. I just want to work. I want to get in there. Him, man, can we get high first? No, nigga, I'm in the fight. I'm here to fight. Like, oh my gosh.
Okay, no. Which Meister part of the combo was like the Mamoto was like, wait, this isn't fair. My Meister's trash. Why does Zatch get the good Meister? Was it this guy or was it no? It was the ice guy.
It was him.
It was Hyde, bro.
It was him.
That was
he has spells. He has friends. He's happy. I'm here with this trash nigga in the fucking tower, in the wall tower.
Yep.
Shooting scraps. Fuck.
So
my man was really looking at Zatch like, yo, Zatch is trash. Why am I losing right now?
I want your life, bro. I want your life.
Give me your Meister. You don't deserve him. Like,
oh God, that's what it was. Oh God, it really was just that. Like, like you want to switch? You want to switch?
Yes.
Oh, that could be really funny. It's like this. I don't know how much this would make sense canonically, but it'd be really funny if like Hyde's Meister ability was he gets to take your Meister ability. Like he fucking dumps Ito. He copies your Meister.
That'd be like, yo, you know what?
That'd be very broken.
That'd be funny as shit.
Be funny as hell. So,
we can't give him that. Even have a. I feel like at this point, Hyde would have to have be a Joe character, right? Because
honestly,
I find it so hard.
I wouldn't say Joe character. I wouldn't say that, but I would say because of like his book owner, how it was in the show. I think his passive should be very, very basic. Like I would say maybe
like extra damage on one of his moves or something.
Yeah, like something like that, or maybe like he has faster cooldowns. Maybe like he has a faster cooldowns after his moves come out. Something like that. Or no. I know what it is. A better recovery frames on the special moves.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all agree?
Also, to be clear, are we still doing the Meister active ability?
Wait. Could you
repeat
just
going to benefits?
What would you say? What would you say? Could you repeat that?
Are we still doing Meister active abilities, or are we just doing the passives?
I thought we were doing both.
Okay, I think we've only gone over the passive abilities so far.
Oh, okay. It's on the Meister and the Momodo.
Okay, then. Well, let's start with this one then. So his passive is what? I said it should be this better recovery frames on his specials only.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fucking Swiftmaster.
Oh God.
I mean, it is what it is. Or faster. No, let's make him faster. It's that recovery frame. It's like, hey, he's faster when you get more move speed. That works. That's cool.
Okay, so that's cool. So that's his passive, right?
Or maybe he gets like oh wait, wasn't he gliding in the? Didn't he like a? That he might like access a glide or something. I think it should be a movement ability of some sort.
Okay, probably movement speed like a little air dash. Like double.
Yeah, like an extra dash or something.
Okay. So wait. So the passive is what? What is the passive? Is it the better recovery frames or is something else?
No. That's whack. We're not gonna make all these passive frames, or that's lame. So we could do extra air dash or like increased movement speed or something like that.
As a passive.
As a passive, yes. You're gonna lock. You're gonna lock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is activation ability?
I think the activation. So here, okay. I guess here's the rub, right? So I guess we could also make this different for each Meister. But do we want to have like a really big active ability that like drains the meter and is like super impactful, or do we want to have like you have active ability that is just an extra thing you can do?
Wait, could you repeat that again?
So with the Meister active abilities, do we want to have it like it's a super big impactful ability and like once you use it the meter is drained, or is it like do we want to is it like, there's just an extra thing that you can do because of your Meister?
Okay, I get what you mean. So do we want it to be like how in Guilty Gear, how all their supers, if you use them, your meter is gone, or if it's just like a more of accessibility? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Because think about like Blaze Blue, right? Whereas like they all have their own meters, and they don't all like for Pisano is like he has his meter, his character specific thing is he unlocks moves as the game goes on, and he just has these moves now, right? Or something like something like Coconut, she has the magnets, but the more she uses them, the less she has, right? Like she doesn't have access to all of them the entire time. So it's very different ways of looking at the same kind of mechanic.
It's like Ibuki, like the kunais.
Or Ibuki with the kunai, right? Like you'll run out.
Okay, so I think we should go for the latter, where like if they use the ability, they're locked out of it. I guess that meter
for some
X amount of counts, right? or do you want the whole match or counts?
No, I think it's the end of the round. Like used it for that round.
Right? Okay.
That's it better. Nigga an 8-way air dash. Call that judge.
Oh my god. Okay, no,
okay.
That's actually pretty good. Okay, so yeah, all their abilities are
no. Think about it. So instead of saying you're locked out of it, it's a meter, right? So you have to build the meter up again.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. That's actually better. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's actually better. Okay, so they have. Okay, yeah. So in his case, so in Hyde and in Ito's case, the passive is what? What is the passive?
I think extra air dash.
Extra air dash.
I think Tyrant had a pretty good.
At the start of the game, no matter what, he has extra air dash. That's as a inherent passive.
No. For the passive, no. Well, okay. Are we tying this to the Meister, or are we tying this to the Moto?
No, the Meister. Like the Meister gives.
All the things we tie to the Meisters are regulated by the meter. They have to hit a certain amount of meter before the passive is activated.
Okay, so then. So what's that? Is that 50%, 25%? What is that? Or is it? Or does that change between Meister, depending on what the passive is?
That's real question. For high, level 1, double air dash. Level 2, 8-way air dash.
Bro, level 2. Ignore Tyrant, right? Let me get this question out
dash in a 3D game.
Let me get this question out first, right? So,
go ahead.
Are we standardizing the Meister gear meter, or are we making it unique to each Meister? Because that's the main baseline question.
I think it would be easier if we standardized it. Honestly,
for Meister, I say unique. For regular meter, I say standard.
Say what?
For Meister, I say unique.
So similar to Blakely then?
Oh, okay. So I guess it's 2. I guess it's 2-1 then. So unique.
No, I'm asking. I'm fine either way, but
wait. The only thing I would require, just to make this easier, is that are we making the act? It's like when we say that it requires X amount of meter gain throughout battle to have the passive activate, right? That part, how much meter does it have to be? And is that part unique or is that part standardized?
So if we're standardizing the bar, I think we have to I think we should probably standardize the meter. And if so, I would say at 25 or 50%, you have access to the passive. I don't want to make access to the passive too restrictive.
I know what you mean. Fine.
Yeah.
That's all I want. After that, we can make it as diverse as we want. But I just want to make sure, like, you know, like if you know what I mean, like if you're playing the game, you're like, okay, I can almost get my passive right to use it. You know what I mean? And you want a usable boost for everybody. Okay, so great. So 25 for most, 50 for the few select few that have really good passives. Fair?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. We're this is standardized because we're doing unique stuff. Then we can do things like levels and stuff like that. But if we're doing standardized meters.
Yeah, the required meter needed to activate the required meter needed for your passive to be usable. That's all we're talking about right now. So it's 25% of meter needed. Yeah, that's all we're talking
standardized about. Standardized Meister meter, 25%. Cool.
Okay, fine. Okay, cool. So
and
with these,
what Askers was saying, if we want to do that, we can make it so someone's passive activates at 25% and they get better at 50%. If we want to do that,
if we let's at least get these all figured out first. So with these two, the passive is the double air jump, or I guess air mobility. I guess I don't know how you guys want to frame that.
Okay.
But that's the passive at 25%. The ability activation once you have full 100% is what?
I don't know, rob a bank. I don't fucking.
That's what I was trying to figure out, because like these guys didn't stay on the screen that long, and he's one of those elemental models too.
Active.
So what would it be? What would the activation be?
Maybe his I don't know. Maybe it could be something like. When you use 100% meter, High gets so mad at 8-0 that he gets a frenzy move or something. Hatred gauge. I don't know.
You know what? We'll do this. We'll do this. For these two, once the activation happens, for let's say for like 3 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, because that's what we gave to. But you said earlier, with Zeno and Zatch, we can make have anything they want. So in their case, when Hyde and Ito have their activation happen, all of their wind specials can be done back to back, like fucking. No, they can do special to special, like fucking. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool as fuck. That's dope.
Yeah,
I think that's too good of an active for Ito. Hyde deserves
it. Hyde deserves it. Okay, fair. Because I mean, like, it is wind, so I can see like wind slash. You know what I mean? I can see that happening. You know.
Yeah. What? Wait, just so we're clear, this is all right. Actually, let's clarify one more thing, right? Is it like you activated and this is a temporary buff that once you lose your meter, it's gone? Or is it like an extra passive once you get 100%?
No, so all of these activations are like transformations. You know how like in Marvel, that transformation bar, they're only there for that bar. And that bar like dwindles fast. I would say at most it's 3 seconds of the bar being there. Cool. Okay, so cool. Okay, so then let's go back to Sherry and Brago. How would y'all redo theirs? Because we gave the passive of damage. Now, do you want her damage? Do you want the damage buff to be at 25 or at 50, or do you want it to be like at 25 it's 5%, at 50 it's 10?
I think it scales. So it's like 2.5 at 25%.
Okay.
Like 5% increase at 50%. And like 10% to 75%.
No. Then at 100, it becomes activation, so it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter at that point, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So just be clear. For activation, this is like it's not. Just to clarify, it's not an automatic thing. It's you have to choose to activate it.
Oh, that is a good point. So I would say you have to choose it. Yeah, you have to choose. No, because then like in this case, then they can just have fucking like what was it, 5% damage increase the entire match, right? But then again, that only exists in other games, so fuck it. Yeah, you're right. Go ahead. Yeah, you're right.
I was saying
you're good.
Because this is the same. It's all the same meter, so you're making a conscious decision to drain the meter. You lose your passive.
You're right. Yeah. So look, I just remember Broly exists. So you're right. No, you're good.
Broly exists.
Yeah, like I forgot the Broly I play in fighters after level 3 is 5% the entire time. So you're right. It doesn't matter.
Or 21 debuff.
Okay, so that's how their passive works. Now, what's the activation?
I think so my personal opinion, I do not think every activation has to be like a transformation or a temporary buff type deal, I think some of them could be like a move, right?
That's fair too. Yeah, that's fair too. Yeah,
like Vega.
That's fair too.
I think Sherry would unlock a move for Brago. Okay. Or better yet, because I think some Meisters would come on the screen for their activation ability.
Okay, so in this situation, for Sherry and Brago at least, how would you want to see it? Because I like the idea. I like the idea, right, of having it be a move. I do like that. But at the same time, what would it be? Because the moment you said that, this may be a fucked up thing to add, but what I was thinking is that so they have that ability, right? And the move is their gravity move on the entire stage, and it makes them faster, but you slower.
So, like a Tsukiyomi.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean, because again, I mean, their specialty is gravity, and there's other games where you can slow your opponent's movements on the field. So
I think a Suki,
like Flash, if I get Injustice.
Yeah, or Amaterasu, Beautiful Joe, Dormammu. Like they all do that. They all have some kind of function.
I think a slow screen effect is fine, but they have to land an attack. Like whatever the activation attack is, they have to land it, and then Tsukiyomi is activated.
Ask me a combo. Okay, ask me a hit. Okay, I can do that.
They have to land it. That sounds cool though.
Would you rather it be an attack or a grab? I feel a grab would be better.
An attack.
I feel like I attack just because of Brago's personality, not even like game balancing reasons.
No, okay, that's fine. I'm just saying that's fine. Okay, so
because like Brago's unique because like a lot of gravity based characters and like a lot of anime and media and stuff are like the stay back wizard type. And he's like, no, I'm going to punch you in the face and then shove this gravity down your throat. Like,
no, like he'll be like, did you know on Earth gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared? No.
Like, what does that have to do with anything?
Now imagine if we're on Jupiter, it's actually 10 times that. Want to see? Give it up.
He'll push you through like the fucking same training montage on like without permission.
Okay, so we can agree. So let's just run down the list. With Hyde and his boy, it's air dash meter build, right? Activation is special to special for 3 seconds. For Brago and Sherry, it's attack damage at 25%. You said it was at 2.5, right?
Yep.
And then at 50, it's what was it again? 5%. And then at max, it would be 5. It would be a whole 10% increased damage, right? And then activation. Are we going with that full screen slow or no?
I like full screen slow. Actually, let's keep it all. No, this is the Meister passive, not the Mikoto. Never mind. You got it. Yeah, that works.
Okay, so it has to be an in hit activation for correction. It have to be you have to hit them for it to proc. So I guess if you choose to do the move, regular move. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so that's what it would be. Okay, cool. So that's Brago and Sherry. We got Hyde. Y'all want to go back to we can do Kyo last because as Greg said they can the fucking Wonder Twins.
We might revisit Sherry later, but I'm okay with this for now.
Okay, so let's just get these guys out of the way before we get to Ice. How would y'all look at this?
Oh, this motherfucker.
What are y'all's thoughts on these two?
Are we adding him in the first 12? We already had to hide.
Fair enough. Yeah, you know, some of these guys, yeah. DLC. Okay, I can see that DLC. I can see that DLC.
So we're done. So let's just be clear on 12, right? Monterey, Zatch,
okay,
Funny
you're right. Let's do that. You're right. Okay, so let me. You're right. Well, here's Megumi. Here's Megumi right here. So let's get one of those.
Tia Megumi.
Okay, so Tia Megumi. Now,
they're definitely included, right? That's
yeah. So now, what are y'all feeling about them? Because they were more defensively geared. So what we all feeling?
Clearly keep away character. I don't know what you're playing. Like, why do you even ask these questions?
Because it's for the content. God damn it!
Let's see the way.
Okay.
She's gonna have like parries and like
barriers.
You know what's funny?
Barriers and shit.
You know what's funny though? That in the actual game, right? In the actual game, when you play as them, she throws rocks at you and shit.
Well, yeah, because her offense is going to be low, but she. That's the weird thing. That's going to be the weird thing about like Mia is like she has so many defensive options that you have to figure out.
She will play like
how to make creative attacks.
She will put like fucking Cetrion from like
Oh yeah, from NK11. I see that. Yeah, just throwing shit.
Low damage, but
I can see that. Oh no, would it be like obstacle course then? Obstacle course their ass.
I feel like it'd be similar to like this. She can, because Mia can throw hands. It's just all her spells are defensive. So,
you know what? They also have this move where she's like fucking Elena and can self heal too.
Yeah, so that's going to be there.
Okay, so what are y'all thinking about? Like, how do y'all want to size this up? Because honestly, I don't really even know how you really like. What would Megumi's passive be?
Oh, Megumi's passive is going to be star power, baby. So it's going to be something like
exactly my point. The name is there, obviously, but what would it actually do?
There are a couple of things I can think of. So, for instance, like as like a distraction type thing where opponent's damage is reduced, or you reduce certain.
I think I got it. I think in her case, right? Every chain combo you do over 10, it gives you the buff, whatever the buff is. It increments until 100. No.
Maybe.
Because since they're more defensive, attacking really wouldn't be in their strong suit, right?
Give her shit more durability.
Yes, I'm saying. So like, okay. So go ahead. I
was gonna say like Starstruck, right? So it'd be like the higher, like as Megumi's passive builds, she gives a debuff to her opponent. You know,
she
like a damage debuff to her opponent.
Okay.
They're starstruck. They're in the presence of a star. They're getting nervous.
Okay, so then would her what would the debuff be? Like slower charge rate on bar? What would it be?
That's way more creative than I was thinking about. Yeah, like reduce
meter
gain.
Meter gain? Okay, fine. Okay,
so it could be reduced meter gain, it could be reduced damage, it could be I don't want to hit someone's frames. That's too fucked up. For a passive, for a basic passive.
Damn, that's worse than what I said earlier.
That's too fucked up.
Shit.
Yeah, no. So we're not going through with things. That's
okay. So I agree with you though. Okay, so I guess at 25%, it's slow. It's your opponent's charge rate on bar is slowed, right? At 50, it's reduced damage from you getting hit.
Actually,
or no?
Yeah. So actually, we could do something similar to. Have you seen DNF Duel at all?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Yeah. So like Rangers pass.
Yes, I've seen Dante the fighting game. Yes. Yes, I've seen old Dante, cowboy Dante, religious Dante, Shadow Dante. I've seen all the Dantes. Yes.
Shadow Dante.
Yes. I've also seen Nero. I've also seen Nero as well there. Yeah, I think Nero's in there too. Yes.
The Ghost Blade?
Yes, Ghost Blade.
About Striker?
Striker, Dante with Gilgamesh. Yes, I've seen him. Like Dante with Gilgamesh. Yes, I've seen it. Yes. I'm a big fan of Dante's video game.
We could just talk about
my boys. Okay, so we can agree that her passive is called Starstruck. At 25%, it's your meter rate gets slowed down. At 50%, your attacks do less damage, and then at 100, it's what? Is it increased defense on her or what?
I think her activation ability would be a buff to meet Tia. So
I think it should be health regen. Honestly, I don't health regen.
It could be. So I'm trying. My thing is, I want to make sure that Meister activation is like something the Meister is doing, which is why I was like, maybe we should read it as Sherry. So because all the Meisters have a really notable effect on their Kodos. So
for Megumi, she will be like in plain clothes at first. I don't know when she goes starstruck. Give her dress.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean that's sort of cool like animation thing, but
yeah.
As far as the actual activation ability, I think. Oh, actually, no. We could come out of the ideas, Renze. So, for Megumi's activation, all of Tia's like health move or health regen moves, or her health regen supers or specials have like a bonus effect.
Recover more. Okay.
Yeah, they recover more.
Yeah. Recover more. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually great. That's actually great. That's actually great. Actually, yeah. Because
I'm sorry, the question we should put Tia in the game though, because this bitch is gonna be obnoxious.
I mean,
finally, she's on death's door. Heal.
Yeah, I mean, we had Elena, so we already know what the game is.
We did Elena.
We already know what the vibes. You already know the vibes.
Okay, yeah, but Elena was not. Oh, here's the thing. Elena did not have a heal and was also a keep away character. It was one or the other. Right?
Did you see how Gamer B played Elena? Let that nigga back throw you. Let that nigga back throw you and watch him do it. Remember, Elena's back throw will send you full screen.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. You got it. Yeah, fair enough.
Elena's back throw will send you full screen. And all Gamer B would do is like, okay, you got me in the corner, back throw, heal, and then you be like, you gotta kill it. Bro. Go watch Gamer B play, bro. That's exactly what she was doing. That's exactly what they were doing with Elena.
All right, I feel like, yeah, we'll talk about you later. I feel like all her damage comes from that play, but
because I remember that. That's why Daigo hated that nigga, and every time they've played, Daigo made sure he used fucking Ryu level 1 to shave off all that health. It's like, all right, heal again. I dare you. I double dog dare you. All right. So we got So let's see. We got Hyde, Tia, Brago. Okay. So now we want to get the first 12 out of the way, right? So where's our boy Monterey? Huh?
Oh yeah. No, I'm right. Correct.
Oh, okay.
Hyde, Tia, Rago,
Brago,
Zatch,
Monterey.
Deno,
Yeah.
Monterey.
Do you want Kalulu there?
Yes.
Absolutely. We need a rush on character.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Porygon.
Porygon's
Do we want the doctor and that toy one there too?
Zancome. One sec. Let me see where we're at through Zancome.
Wait,
One,
is this
two,
nigga?
three, four,
No,
five,
look at
6,
this.
7, 8,
Is
9.
this nigga's book called the Mexican Yellow Book? Are you seeing this shit?
Yeah.
I have no words.
Hey man, it's
Zophies.
Wikipedia.
Okay, so Zophies has to be in here. Zophies. 1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4, 5, 6,
Sherry's
7, 8, 9,
villain.
10.
I told you, man, like 18, bro.
Okay. So we're at 10 right now. So we have Hyde, Tia, Rago, Zatch, Zeno, Monterey, Kalulu, Porygon, Zancome, Zophis, right?
Okay.
So we could do we do 2 more. We can add the professor if you want. I mean, professors I think is a good add if you want to add him.
Who?
Ropes.
Ropes. You're right. My bad. I'm tripping. Ropes is here, so that's 11.
Okay.
I'm not asking for your input. Like Ropes is here.
I go right ahead. Go right ahead.
So it's 11. You got one more. There are plethora options. Wait.
No. Where's remember that guy that had the pompadour?
Yeah.
And
the speed guy.
Is he there? Yeah, is he there?
He's not in here yet. I don't know if we want to add him. Actually, no. We need to add Tyrant. Who's your boy? I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, Ted. There we go. Ted. There we go. Yeah, I was going to say I want to add
not
Ted in there. Not Ted.
Not Ted. What's your boy's name? The big blue. I'm here to fight people. I'm here for violence.
Shit.
I'm here for violence. Like, what did he look like?
He was big and blue.
That's vague. You know that, right?
It's not. There aren't that many Tamamotos. Like they're like.
You mean Gustav's Mamoto?
Yeah, Gustav's Mamoto.
Okay. Well, what's his name? He looked like Cell. I forgot his name. He looked like Cell. What was his name? What was his name? Let me pull it up right now. Where you at, Gustav?
It's actually funny. There aren't that many Tamamotos, and most of them don't show up to the end.
Yep.
Gustav, where are you?
Like Clearnote and the Dragon Knight guy.
Where are you at, Gustav?
Footy. Like Footy. Yeah. Footy.
No.
32.
How bad?
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Barry.
Vincent, Barry, and Gustav.
Yep.
These guys. Okay, that's fair. Okay, cool.
Actually, no. How bad do you want Ted? Because we could do 13 technically.
I mean, Ted would be easy, bro. Ted would be.
Man, like the
Ted
was gonna be
Ted. I mean, we could put in Ted. It's up to y'all. But Ted would be an easy breakdown. Like,
here's my thing about Ted. Ted would be a worse Porygon.
Yes, because he is. On paper, he is.
I don't think we should add him. I think actually no. Well, we could. I think Ted's uniquely different from Porygon in a lot of ways, just because he's Ted would be a boxer. Actually,
yeah.
The spells are similar, but Ted's a boxer.
It says boxer, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It'll work the same way, but it'll be different in how it's applied. But yeah, I see what you mean. Though.
Actually, they wouldn't work the same way because the Porygon, once spells are permanent buffs, Ted are temporary buffs. Ted's works similar to Kaioken.
Okay.
Because how Kaioken should actually work and not the way they work in video games.
Yeah. Okay.
When they cut and paste.
I mean, it's up to y'all. It's up to y'all. Like I'm not.
We would need the Joe character cut and paste. 26.
Let me see. 26. You said.
Yes.
Do we really need a Joe character? Do we really need a Joe character? Like, do we actually need a Joe character?
This one, yes.
Let me see. I think I just scrolled past. Where was it?
Just go back, bro. Hit characters.
What am I doing? Cut and paste. You said 26?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I remember this nigga. He made an army of paper people and was beating ass. I remember him. Yeah.
Do we really need a Neko art character for real?
No. If it's him, yes. If it's him,
oh my god,
because that dude was hilarious. He was hilarious. Like I remember he made like a small army of paper people, and they were whooping ass. They were like, "Let's go!" I remember this dude. Yeah, definitely.
All right, fine. We got to the original 13, and then there's like a lot of options for DLC. But definitely. We got enough for a game.
18, my boy. 18 days.
Okay. I'm not trying to do all that.
Okay,
so how quickly you got to fucking
Okay. So
look. Here's the thing, Tyrant. Right? we got to a point where we had to make a cut, but it was an easy cut to make. We made it. We moved on. We're fine.
You see right now, right? But now let's see who we're missing in this shit.
As far as the main roster, the Jaw Eyes.
Oh, Baracha and Gaza?
Who?
The Tiger, no, the Panther.
Who?
The black dude and the Panther? Baracha?
Who?
Oh, yeah, those guys. What about them? So they were like the hunter, or he was like a hunter.
The one
that was exactly
bow on. Go up 30.
30?
Yeah.
They tricked Kyo and Zack into being in the jungle.
We gotta have a black guy.
No, we don't.
We do?
Yeah. I don't think we do. I don't think it's that deep, y'all.
It's not that deep.
Trust me.
It's not.
Bro, he won't even be on the screen. It's about the for the most part.
It's not that deep. Like he can be DLC, sure. Okay,
and he'll be late DLC.
The nigga traders. Weren't you the one saying I want good bits of a skin color?
What was that?
Aren't you the main one who's like, I don't care what the color is, if it's good product, it's good product?
Oh yeah,
exactly. What are you talking about, traders? Either way,
he has good product, nigga. He was smart. You're like, oh shit, bow, nigga. No, I'm a lead.
Either way, okay. So of the 12 we have there, we've already done 3 of their activations, right?
Wait, do we even have a big body?
Nope.
Well,
actually, no, Barbie big body, right?
Who?
The Gustav's Vincent.
Yeah, that'd be a big body. Yeah, but Barbie be a big body.
What about the British gentleman? What was it again?
A lot of these dudes are kids. Remember that. So
hold on. There's one more a big body.
A lot of these with mud are actually just fucking kids.
17.
17?
Yeah, the big body.
Actually, we'd have Juan Ray and Vincent. You said 17, right?
Yeah, but that big body.
For this game, I would think so. That's
a big body.
Yeah, I remember this nigga. All right.
That's straight up berserker, bro. A brute. That's like, I'm coming in.
I mean, we'll keep this in the back burner because you are right.
Is he though? I mean, Barry's whole thing is I'm coming in. Brago's whole thing is I'm coming in.
If this was really like a traditional fighter, he'd be absolutely right. But because the source material doesn't even focus on mainly child size characters, it's like.
Do you have Danny?
Who?
Danny and Mr. Golo.
Who? I don't know who those people are.
Nigga have one spell, 22.
22.
What could do is hit himself, and he was just like a brute, bro. He just like I'm gonna go in. That's all I got.
Well, no.
That's funny. He only has one spell. He healed himself from all injuries, even near death wounds. So they go just getting beat. I was like, yo, that's what I can do.
Well, that's I mean,
that show's funny.
That's like that mutant in X-Men whose ability can cancel out abilities. It's only as good as that person can fight.
Nah, he had hands.
Like I said, as long as good as he can fight. Like he'll only long, but if you can't speak and throw a punch, then fuck all.
Yeah, because like, do we have any
okay. So Greg, on that list, we got 3 of them already done, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We got so who's next after Hyde on that list? No, after Hyde. Who's next after those 3?
So we did Sherry, Megumi,
Sherry, and Hyde. And Kyo and Zeno will be last because we can get
fucking Zophis. That was it.
Yeah, Zophis is already there. We already put her on the list. Zophis. She has to be there. Shit.
Yeah. So Zophis is on the list.
Yeah, that's automatic.
Yeah.
Zeno and Zophis have to be there. Yeah. So
we can do Juan Ray.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm pretty sure their activations are already a little solved.
Yeah.
What we talked about earlier.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we did bring up that essentially his thing. I'm calling his thing guts. That's what it is. Guts. The ability. Huh? Yeah. Well, Wanray and Cherry. No, Wanray and Leanne. Yeah, I'll call it gut. I'll call it guts.
Oh shit, Keto and Dr. Riddles.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about. Yeah, that's talking about the doctor and the little puppet dude. Like he'd be like fucking magnum arms. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah,
I think they're fine to be DLC. It's not ego.
They will. For Wanray and Leanne, I would call her passive guts, and I think it should be based around how much damage he takes.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, what do y'all think?
I was thinking it would so because their whole thing is she taught him martial arts.
Yeah.
So it would be like the better combo counter you get, the higher their meter rate rises.
Oh, okay. So would it be like after every 10 hits it goes up? After every 10 hit combo. I
think after every combo goes up, but like it depends how long the combo is determines how much it goes up. You know?
I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. Okay, so
if anyone's Dante, it'd be him, right? Like the fucking style meter.
Okay, so I take that back. The passive won't be guts. It'd be combo master. There we go. It'd be combo master.
I think Wanray would have unique. So here's her. She taught her martial arts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think her contribution, like her effect, is that when her meter gets to a certain point, he unlocks new moves.
Okay.
So there are moves he only has.
So he'd be like Karen.
Yeah, right. Like, or like Gohan, like unleash potential.
Yeah.
Right. When he gets to 50%, there are some moves. There are some command moves he only has access to when his passive is active.
Okay.
Oh wait, do you have Rio and Bannicus?
You keep on naming people I've never heard of.
47. You know him.
$47. No, I don't. Okay, there we go. Actually, no, I don't.
One of the main villains.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think I watched that far into the show.
What?
Should I say it slower? I do not think I watched that far into the show.
Yeah, Greg.
Greg, did he jump off? Oh no, he's there.
Aaron?
Tell me, about Rio and Bannicus.
You said 40.
Sure.
I'm about to pull it up right now. These guys?
Yeah, I don't remember them.
Yeah, that I do what?
You motherfucker.
I have no idea who those guys are. I have no idea who those guys are.
This disappointment.
I'm sorry to tell you, bro. I'm sorry. If I knew them, you know, I would tell you. Okay, so as you were saying about Ronray, right? It would be called Combo Master, and then Combo Master would do what?
Kung Fu Master. Let's keep it on theme as much as we can. I was saying like, he will unlock some new moves, and what moves he unlocks, we'd have to discuss that after actually hashing out a move list.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he be like fucking Reckless and Stances?
Yeah, I said like he'd be like fucking Karen at that point. That's what I said earlier.
Yeah. I mean, that works.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I would think it'd be molded around Karen, where it's like I guess as he gets higher combo chains, Lian's passive unlocks him more move. Well, not more moves, but like incrementally, it'd be at 25 he gains one move. At 50 he gains a finisher. At 75 another finisher or move. And then at like I guess 100. Huh?
I think West.
Wait, what are you saying, Tyrant?
Like West.
Your audio is warping a little bit. What did you say?
Like Frank West.
Yeah. Like Frank West. Yeah, like Frank West. Yeah.
And then how would you catch out? Like, would it be a record you get an end with, or?
That's the good question. How would you? I think maybe the way. I think maybe the way you probably cash out would probably be that like he's able to combo into his ultimate, which is like which is that white tiger, the white tiger he has. Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think maybe his cash out would be he's able to combo into that move versus be its own thing. You know what I mean? Or like versus how it would be with every other character, he's able to like actually combo into it. There's actually like a combo route that can go into that special move. What do y'all think?
That's too much. That class.
It's not about that. I feel like that's a unique thing. That means like other characters don't have that. And I feel like that should just be a normal thing in a fighting game. Being able to combo into your ultimates, you know.
Okay. Okay. So what do y'all think?
I think it's too hard to try to determine what moves he unlocks without hashing out the rest of the move list. But as long as we have the concept.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about concept. I'm saying like what, because Tyrant asked, what would his activation be? Like what would a Lynn's activation be? Yeah. Like after it gets to 100% a meter, what would it like actually be? That's what it is. Yeah.
I was saying like she would come in and be his
assist.
Like Jin, like Jin or not Jin, Yin and Yang, right? Where they get the alpha.
So it'd be like an agent.
Yeah, like an agent.
She's
like she comes in.
Huh?
In Redwood's 0 time.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Zero okay. Time. Yeah. No. Okay. Okay. That's actually great.
Yeah, she's like copying his moves and they fight together.
That's actually great. That's actually a great idea. Okay. Yeah. No. That's great. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So Juan Ray's done. So that's 4 down. Who's next? Out of the 13, who's next?
So we got Kai, Tia, Kalulu, Juan Ray for. We actually have 5. We did Brago.
Yeah, we did Brago.
Oh, actually no. We have revisit Kulu because we did her passive. We didn't do her active.
Okay, yeah. So what would her active be? Kulu. We know the passive would be better frames on claw attacks, or was it in general?
Oh, that's a hard fucking question.
Because I would say on claw attacks because since she's the berserker, I would feel that she would use more than just her claws. Like she would use her whole body, right? You know what I mean? But like for example, I think Tyrant, you brought up how Cheetah in Injustice 2, right? How her trait only boosts claw damage, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, my cedar bounce.
Yeah, so I think you should do that where it gives her claw, it gives all claw hits, including supers, better frame data. That's what I think it should be. But what do y'all think?
I think she should be a unique case where she maybe does not get an activation. Like she gets something when she hits 100% micrometer, but there's no actual activation thing.
Okay, so then
she gets like a stronger passive or an extra passive.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
No, that's great. Yeah, that's actually okay. No, you're right.
Okay, so I know who deserves speed time though.
Who?
I know who actually deserves the speed time or the flash time.
The flash time.
Payne City. Even like Bravo Suits, if you know me, where we move slower.
Who are you referring to? So you say number 8. Oh, I remember these guys.
These assholes.
I remember. I remember these two. Yeah.
The bulletin games.
You know what? You make a good point. But then again, Brago's thing wasn't speed though. I mean, it wasn't speed, but like it wasn't because he's still like flash time, and it wasn't that. It was just the area now has increased gravity on everything but him.
Yeah, I'm saying who would benefit from that.
But yeah, I mean, this would be another DLC character though. They definitely see that. Okay, so who's next
Yeah,
on the
revisit
list?
Sherry anyway.
You all said DLC. How much DLC you gonna get? I'm curious now.
I mean, you said it earlier, right? I thought there's 100 characters in the show, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know yet. It's gonna be somewhere. Okay, wait. So you said revisit Sherry?
Later.
Okay, so who's next after? We got Wanray, Tia, Brago, Wanray, Tia, Brago, Hyde, and we theory crafted on Kyo. We got Kalulu. Who's next?
All right, that leaves us with so Zach is in our last. That leaves us with Ponygon, Zolfis, Ropes, and Vincent Barton, and Zakome.
Okay, so who do you want to go in order with? Who do you want to go with next?
Let's start with Vincent because I don't remember his move list. I don't remember
well, let's look it
Gustav
up.
very much.
Let's look it up.
So I'm gonna let y'all handle that one.
Fang over Fang.
That's what it really
I remember,
was.
like,
Right there.
I remember Vincent was like, "I'm going with hands." I don't remember what his spells are.
No, it's Fang over Fang. Like what? We'll show you right now. Let's just pull it up.
Oh yeah, the drill move. All right, come on.
So the base game has 50 characters?
Yeah, you see shit like that. What I'm talking about. You saw that shit? We're like, they threw him with like
Yes.
yeah.
Who else though?
Well, yeah. Most of his specials are like in the wiki. It says, well, where was Gustav? He was in the 30s. No, he was like 32. Yeah. It said that his is more of vortex magic. So it was mainly like, all that spiral shit. Yeah, like this. Like essentially on some wind tunnel shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what do y'all think? You know what?
Mm-hmm.
For Barry, for Gustav's passive, because in the show, the one thing I noticed about Gustav in the show, what I'm reading, is that this man always kept a cool ass head. No matter what it was going on, he always stayed so fucking calm.
That was only in the American.
Yeah,
that's wild.
I was thinking his passive would be like, cool heart or clear mind or something like that. I just don't know how it translates into a passive yet.
What I think it should be is on some Pokemon shit where like with each advance, right? He's not affected by other characters' debuffs or buffs.
Mm.
Did you get what I mean? Like how Tyrant, isn't there an ability in Pokemon called like Mold Breaker where like they don't care what your ability is if you're immune to a move or not?
Was it Mold Breaker or was it not about the scale or shed scale? In North debuff.
Yeah, but like what I was thinking was that like Vincent's ability would be or his passive would be that like as he goes up in meter, right? Well, let's say that at 25% he ignores buffs the opponent has in themselves, right? And then at 50 he ignores debuffs that are put on him.
So here's my thing.
Because some people don't do
that. That in theory could be cool, but I feel like there's like a weird
space at times.
I feel like that's a weird thing to the game as far as like matchups and niches go.
Okay.
Where especially something like. Okay, so if you're ignoring buffs, it has to be defensive buffs. It can't be all buffs because then some like a character like Karuru is like a 10-0 matchup, right? So and you're most at that point, you're mostly fucking up like Tia, right? Yeah, it gets. It's a weird situation where that's like too much of a niche case to be useful.
I get what you mean. So then, what would y'all think about it? Because I like the idea because of how Gustav is so calm that it shouldn't play. But I don't know how that would work. I don't know. Or maybe it's that with Gustav's calm, cool, whatever we want to call it, with Gustav's clear mind, right? That well, actually no, because that would be more specific.
Oh.
I was thinking like
actually,
maybe. Go ahead.
I was thinking maybe he gets like. We could make this like a thing where he gets like a extra move or like he gets some form of cancel that makes him safe on certain moves. Where you
so FADC.
Yeah, FADC type move. No, now I want to say closer. Roman cancel might be a little too strong. So maybe like an FADC where.
I said whack, not exactly, but like a Roman cancel.
Like the Dexter from just the one. Just call a cat.
Oh, yes. Yeah, something along those lines where he gets to like basically it's like he taught like Bari to like Ayo, like don't just go in without a plan type deal, like think about what you're doing.
Go back to the clip.
Say what?
Go back on the video.
Okay, let me go back. How far?
Just hit back like a few seconds. So whenever he does hit his drill kick, back, go back. Hit his back. Yeah, see it or there the kick. It's like I did a string get his quality assist for a safe kick.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Like,
that's actually good. Yeah. Like in moments where he'd be unsafe, depending on how high the meter is, Vincent comes in to make the move safe or what? Safer.
Yeah.
Okay. That would work. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that would work. So okay, no, that's great. Actually, that's great. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we're cooking with great fire now.
That's a good idea. Yeah, like So then I guess okay. So let's see. At 25%, is that we don't make it completely safe at 25%. So what are we doing? What are we doing at 25%?
I think it shouldn't be a scaling one. I think it should be all or nothing one. At 50%, you get this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool. Okay, then cool. So you're right. You know what? That's even better. Yeah. So at 50%, you get one FADC. At 100 you get two. Because it'll use half, right? Or no?
I don't know about that. So actually, if we're gonna make his FADC cost meter, I think it should be his passive and his activation. Like
okay, that's fine. Because
so it's like
that's strong as fuck either way. So that's fine. Yeah, that's fine as hell. That's
fine. Yeah, I think that works. So his passive and his activation are both like you get this cancel, and this cancel uses meter. Or actually no, because I take it back. We can still give him 100% activation. So his would be one of the few ones that use meter regardless. But if you don't use it and you get to 100%, you can be rewarded with some other activation. So let's say it uses 25% of his Meister meter.
Okay, for one FADC.
And then,
all right.
Yeah. And then at 100%, what is? I guess it becomes the question, right?
I guess. That's a good question. Because what I was thinking was that like for the meter you get like at 50% that's one FADC. At 100% you get 2. So like
actually
like,
no. Let's do this.
Go ahead.
His activation is an attack. It's a move that works similar to like Tekken Rage Drive.
Okay.
That like on hit it does a lot of damage, but on block you're like super plus. Like
okay. Oh no, actually no. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait. You know what? You saying that? How about this? How about at 50%, right? He gets the FADC, right? And then at 100 is that he gets the way you said it made so much sense in my head. That at 50% if it's the FADC, at 100 it's like one special move is completely safe on block.
But actually, no. For 100%, let's say it's like plus on block. Like it's
plus. That's fine
because we want this to be like a big thing, right? For you using 100% your meter, and you could have used FADC. You held FADC to do this thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll let's go with that. Yeah. Like so, it's plus. It's plus on block 100%. So it's FA. So it's 50%. It's I'm safe. FADC. At 100, it's I'm plus. Great. Because that's great. Yeah, no, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm down with that. That's fucking good.
That's good. That's a good idea. That's really good. Okay, so let's go down now. So from what we've got so far, let's go on the list. What we got so far. So with Sherry and Brago, what did we agree that theirs was? It was.
Let's come back to Sherry. I don't know if I like hers.
Go ahead. So
we'll come back to Sherry. We'll I don't know. I gotta think about Sherry some more because something about I like her passive. The thing about her activation is it doesn't feel like a Sherry thing. It feels like a Brago thing. You know.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think Brago can still have that move as like one of his supers or whatever, but
so then who? Okay, so who's next? Who's next then?
Okay, so let's see. I think we've agreed upon Hyde, Wanrei, Kalulu, Tia.
Cut and paste.
No. Who? We haven't talked about cut and paste yet. We agreed they're in the game. We had that talked about their Meister. So we talked about Vincent Bari, Hyde, Tia, Karuru, Wanrei. So we have those 5.
Okay. Who's next?
Let's do Polygon.
Okay, so what are y'all thinking of Corey though?
I don't know enough. Because his Meister was really weird in a lot of ways because he just kind of showed up and was like down for the cause. And we were like, yo, where did he come from?
Sunbeam was like, fuck it, I'm here, let's party.
Right. It was just like, I mean, I'm here now, let's go. And it was just like, yo, where did you come from?
No, you are absolutely right. So what I'm thinking, right, is that we do know for a fact that his Oregon is just like, buff. I'm just getting buff on you, right? RIP, we're hitting the gym tonight. Buffs, right? Now,
yeah, Oregon is like potential unleashed, plus speed character, like
So, what could we really? The only thing, like, do we want to have it to where there's a cooldown to this, or like a timer, or no? Like, how do you want to first do that? Like,
I think this is permanent. Like you spent the meter and got the buff. You have the buff now.
Okay, so then are there any drawbacks? Like, does he lose something? Okay,
no. So if we want to do something, we can make it so it's hard for him to gain it. But the whole point of Buttergon spells were like,
Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, so he has slower meter gain before he transforms, but he needs to transform, right? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're going for?
Maybe not. I don't know. So I don't want to make playing Polygon too punishing, just because
no.
I think the amount of meter he needs for each transformation should increase. So I think for from level 0 to level 1, it's like half a bar, right? Or like a bar. And then you have to get the transformation. Maybe you make it so you have to get the transformation uninterrupted or something. Like you have to get the knockdown first. Whatever you want to do. I don't want to hit his meter game specifically. So yeah, we can either make it so the higher the transformation, the more meter you need to do it, or it can make it so you have to get the transformation without getting hit. You have to get to the whole animation. So you have to get a knockdown first or something. Or we could do both. But I think once he gets the transformation, he's buff now.
No, like that. I agree with that part. I'm just saying, how exactly was you how? Because the thing is that with characters that have transformations, there's the question of, okay, how exactly are we going to do this? You know what I mean? How exactly are we going to go about doing all this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I presented 2 ideas. I don't know which one you want to pick. Or if we want to do both. I think they both work.
Okay, so I'm just saying, because I think Porygon had maybe 2 forms he had in the show.
He has 3.
He has 3. Okay.
He has 3. Manga. Sorry, I don't know if guys. He has 3 or 4 spells by the end of the manga, and one of them he's the fucking sun god's horse by the end of it.
Yeah. I remember that one. It was some. It was weird. It was interesting. Yeah. Okay.
But I think he starts the match at level 0 or the round. I don't know if we want to make this a round or a match transformation, but he starts at level 0, and he's fucking worthless, like actual worst character in the game. And then he has to figure out how to. Hold on, I just thought about this. We don't need. Oh, sorry, I'll get to that in a second. But he starts off kind of worthless, so it's hard for him to get his first transformation, whether because he can't get a knockdown or it's hard for him to build meter safely or whatever have you. I mean,
Frank Whack.
Yeah, so he's like Frank West. Yeah,
Frank West.
Okay.
And then each time he gets a transformation, it becomes increasingly more possible for your opponent to deal with him.
Yeah, so he's Frank West. He's Frank West. Okay.
Yeah, he's Frank West. Yeah. I'm down with that kind of
So does he have 3? He has 3 forms, right? 3.
So are we including Form 0?
Fuck it. Why
so
not?
We're including Form.
Fuck it. Why not? Let's go for it.
Because if we're including base Polygon, then it's 4 or 5. But we're not. If we just started him at level 1, then it'd be 3 or 4.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact number. But I guess there's also a question of if we're going to start on level 0 or level 1.
Okay, no. I mean, that's a good question. Should he be Derp Horse first or already be transformed? That is a good question. I think the Derp Horse would add more character to the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because I mean. That's one of the, I guess that's one of the cost benefits to playing Frank West. That in order to play Frank West, you have to know how to play Frank. You have to know how to play Frank to get his levels and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
We're talking about Polygon. We're supposed to talk about Sunbeam. What the fuck do we know about Sunbeam?
We don't. I think it's a farmer. I feel like he's a farmer.
Sunbeam.
I feel like Sunbeam's passive is like good vibes or something, right? Like I don't.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
I feel like he's a farmer or a hippie, one of the two. That's what I feel like he is. Like, because I mean, like that last name Sunbeam just sounds like it's like it sounds Midwestern.
Sunbeam's a fucking hippie.
Yeah, that's what I feel like he is.
He's a car engineer. Well, comes to from Germany to Japan.
He's a what?
An automobile engineer.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's really fun.
He came over from England to Japan. Oh shit.
Okay, so I guess. So you know what? We'll call his shit the works. We'll call Sunbeam's ability to call the works. Yes, the works. That's what we'll call the works.
Okay.
And then as you proceed on, you transform, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not chilling.
Oh, actually, Noah was a
Oh, she got
really big plot point
with Ellie?
in that.
Go ahead.
Oh, a really big plot point in that series for a couple of them were like a bravery or finding courage thing. So the big ones this was for Kachome and for obviously Zatch. So it was Zatch, Kachome, and Polygon where like finding bravery was a big thing. And for Polygon, his thing was like once he found Sunbeam, he really started like bucking on people. So
he started.
So he could get like so he get like maybe like armor for a passive, like obviously he has armor as far as his ability, but I mean like an armor move or like he get armor up some of his attacks or something.
He'd be like Yuri and have that one hit of armor on
like Tremor.
As a V skill or Tremor. Hell no.
He was like Tremor, bro.
Oh, fuck Tremor. I know what that does.
I feel.
Or Doomsday.
When it's
oh god.
when his passive activates, he gets like armor on some of his moves, like Broly, where it's like that motherfucker has one hit armor on almost everything.
Okay, fair enough.
16.
Oh man, fuck this man.
They held down that boy and gave it to him. Gave it to him raw. All right, so okay, all right. So that's Porygon and Sunbeam. Who else do we have left?
Oh, I'm gonna give Sunbeam activation.
Yeah, of course. Oh wait, actually no, I take it back. Sunbeam's ability will be called.
He calls girls.
It'll be called Guts. That's what it'll be called. It'll be called Guts, and
okay.
I think the activation. It may actually be what you said earlier, Greg. That like it would be armor on certain moves, or it'd be like it'd be armor on certain specials he has, certain normals, right?
Oh, so as activation stuff is passive.
Wait. What was his passive? Did you want that be his passive?
I thought his passive was going to be like he gets like one hit armor on like some of his moves.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then activation. Let's see, activation. Would it be wild to make his activation work with his passive, so in that the armor that he does have, you don't take the gray life if you get hit with in that armor move? or no?
So like while it's active for the next few seconds, you don't take great damage. It's like
Yeah. From those armor moves.
So like one hit invincibility instead of one hit armor.
Yeah.
No.
That feels fucked up.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, because I mean, there's already
real quick. You don't go from one hit of armor to one of invincibility. Nah. Pause. Time out. Rewind that shit. Nah.
No, that's not. I mean, hey,
that feels a little.
You said a hit of invincibility. Nah.
That's why I asked the question. So what do y'all think?
That might be a little too much. Wait, that's the idea that we can revisit after we decide how fucked up everybody else can be in total. Like we can.
It was just a question. That's all I was asking. That's all. That is all.
You know what? We'll leave that. We'll leave something for now.
It was just a question. That's all I was asking.
Okay, I think we leave Sunbeam for now because I do really like the idea of one invincibility because it's really funny. If everyone's not OP, it doesn't work.
No. I agree. That's why I said, would it be crazy if? Because I was like, well, I mean, we're already giving him armor, right? And the pass and the activation
armor. Don't give him
and the activation only lasts like 3 seconds. So it's like,
it's a few seconds of my opponent knows they have to hold this, right?
Yeah, that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying.
They can't do shit. You're invincible.
No, they have to hold it.
There's
hold. You can't do shit.
No, they can.
He gets punished. It's invincible.
They can block.
Only one hit.
What are you talking about?
So technically, any move that will break through the armor will break through this. It's just for that one hit, they're also not taking damage.
It's invincible,
mind you.
That means you don't get hit at all. That means you just win.
You're forgetting that block doesn't exist already. Like DPs are invincible too, but you can block DPs.
Mm-hmm. But invincibility, one hit of invincibility, that means you just fraud this.
Also, it's not like it's not DPs, frame one invincibility either. It's the move DPs, would have to get to a point.
The DPs are invincible too, and you can still block DPs. So I mean, like I get what you're saying, but it's like I think you're looking at it as if like it'll just go through guard too. Like no, it's not. It's not a guard break. This isn't Abigail season 3.
Abigail had armor. No, it's movie. Did he have armor?
He had armor, but he also had armor and guard break, which made him dangerous.
Yeah, the full charge.
I mean, it's still again. DPs are invincible. So are supers. Like we've seen invincibility before.
You know what invincibility is, bro?
We've seen invincibility before. We know what it is. Are DPs not invincible? Yes or no?
Yeah. Well,
hell. Before they made DPs require a meter, all DPs were invincible without meter.
Yes, but it was on any moves turn into Hishenko in golden armor.
Okay.
Did you ever see Hishenko in golden armor?
Yes, but you can block, right? I mean, again, I don't see the argument you're trying to make. You can still block Hishenko, right?
You said it now.
It's not what I said now. You can block Hishenko, correct? Hishenko isn't doing what C Viper does, right? Unless they changed it, last I checked, C Viper can break guard. Hulk with down. Well, is it down heavy or is it heavy?
Well, she hyper break gods and is invincible.
Yeah. No, because
EX Sizemo and EX Knuckles is invincible.
No, I'm not talking about she has that charge move.
That has hyper armor.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is that if you hold it all the way, it breaks guard. That's what I'm saying.
No. The buggable? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
you gotta hold that pose.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That like in the case of what I was saying, what Greg was saying. Well, no, I mean, I don't want to say what I was saying. What Greg was saying, as far as like it would be armored, and you don't take gray life if you're hit, right?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
No, that's what I was saying.
You added the invincibility.
No, Greg did.
And I was like, no, not too much.
Yeah,
Greg walk up with the swing. You can swing, do a jab, and just win.
All right, but like, sure. Also, so many ways to get around that, especially because there's only one frame of invincibility, or at least not very many. But sure.
Talk about a guaranteed command grab. Oh my god.
Command grab? What?
Command grab? What?
Where did you what?
Imagine if someone was invisible to the command grab.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're talking. First of all, we already have a we already have a specified character, right? So like
those are two very different things. What we're talking
about. I don't think Polygon's not even going to have any moves.
So, wait, what'd you say?
You said invincibility on any move.
No, I didn't.
No one said that. No one said that.
When you say invincibility on any move or one frame?
Some of his moves.
No, yeah, it would be specials. Like he has a certain specials that have that. Like I even gave the example of Urian. Urian only has that invincibility.
I was thinking more like
no. Greg talking about it being on his second his active skill or his other skill.
Right, his activation it would go from the couple of normals, like where the armor would be, he'd like a frame of invincibility. And the way you deal with that is don't mash when he's attacking you.
That's just don't fight back.
Yeah, block.
Wait, what?
I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, do you not block in your fighting games?
You can block.
Are you mad that you can't mash? Like, bro, it's fine.
And you can grab.
It's not like it's hidden or it's like a secret when he does it. He activates this. You know you can't mash. I don't see the.
I'm trying to understand. It's like you can block, right?
And he can grab you.
Okay.
Also, it's not like
are we acting like we haven't seen this implemented in other fighting games with the Broly, where literally it's like, okay, do I neutral jump or do I take the?
I think about armor. Armor is fair. Invisibility is not.
DPs exist. What do you mean?
And DPs are unsafe.
What?
And DPs are unsafe.
Okay. Are you implying that his specials would be safe? No one said that either.
When you're invincible, yeah, it would be safe.
No, you're assuming it'd be safe. No one said it would. No one here said we haven't even figured out what his special move would be. But before we even call it a safe. I think you heard it. This one got scared. That's what it was. Like you had flashback or something else. I mean, if it's crazy you're saying this now, given that up until like 3 years ago, DPs were invisible without meter. That means like you can mash throughout an entire combo string, meterlessly invincible.
Yeah, I get my DB.
All of SF4 was that until SF5.
Yes, but that's only on defensive actions. Now,
No, you can mash DP throughout. If you were getting hit, if you were blocking, you can mash. If the opponent missed the frame, you were mashing DP to come out.
Yeah,
it's invincible.
As in, you will be on the defensive end, mashing DP. Nah, DP is but invincibility on anything. Oh God.
No one said that. That again, I don't know where you're getting anything from, or on plus, or safe from. No one said any of those words. Greg said on certain specials, no one said the move will be safe. That's something that you pull. I don't know where. I don't know what games you've been playing where there's invincible, safe moves, but
FK9.
Well, there you go. That's not our problem. I don't play MK9. I'm sorry. You should have started that. You should have started that. I'll start with that first. I don't think who was that? Who was doing that? Who was doing that in MK9?
Jade.
Oh, see, I had no idea that was even a thing.
Completely into a wake up.
Well then, no, we are not referring to that at all. At least I'm not. I don't know about Greg. At least I'm not. Okay, so
look, all I said was that we could revisit the idea because we don't know how busted the game will be yet.
Tyrant had some PTSD, like late PTSD for fucking MK9.
Anything that's invincible.
Huh?
I was seeing the potential, and that is terrifying.
Yeah, you had some pent up PTSD from seeing it. It's like no.
Marvel too.
Who?
Jill.
Oh well, that is true. Yeah,
she can cancel a DP.
No, yeah, you're right. That is.
And the Zatch.
Jill, that is true.
It's one
on, but he has level 7. He has to earn that.
Nah, Jill will be like, okay, 5 okay, DP. I'm out. I cancel.
What? No, he's right. Yeah, like Jill's what's it called?
Somersault.
It's not. Yes, the somersault into DP is like completely
invincible.
Completely invincible. It's only one hit, but the entire motion, she can't get touched.
It can be canceled, so you want to and don't shit.
Yeah. So there are the two instances. The only thing keeping you being a mess is that she's actually fucking trash. So
she just have to optimize.
And she's trash. Like there's also that part. Like she's a horrible character. She's a horrible character.
Was something else, bro.
And has awful supers. Like Jill's.
Well,
no, she like her super
completely invincible.
Her supers compared to the regular kit she has. Her supers don't add anything better to what she has.
The free bust out.
That's it. If there was, you say more. Besides Wild Beast was like what level 3, and that gives her that Wild Beast stance. But then again, it's hard to optimize that stance, that movement.
Yeah.
Even for pros.
Yeah, that's why she's hot as shit. Is that? They're like, yo, like just like this, an untapped monster.
That's not a good character, but that's not the story. Who else on the list? So we got Porygon, Sunbeam.
All right, so we had Hyde, Chia, Crew, Porygon, Wanray, Reservago. We did Vincent Bari. That leaves So that leaves Tacrome,
yeah, I
Zophis,
remember.
and Roach.
I remember this dog. Yeah, I remember that dog. Oh yeah, so okay. So who else? Who do we have left?
We're doing Zophis in the last, and other people we have left. That leaves Tacrome, Zophis, and Roach.
Okay, so you want to do Zophis or you want to do Zophis?
Zophis is hard because
Coco?
Yeah, because Coco is like puppet heart, right? Like,
yeah, she's being manipulated, so I don't know what you really give her as a passive for her.
I mean, it's I mean, what you do?
Yeah, because like she's not independently there, so I don't know I don't know how you do that.
Wait, whatever she's providing as a puppet should be reflected in the
Okay, so let's think. Let's think. So let's think. What would a puppet? What does a puppet owner provide as a passive that's worth anything? The only thing that I can think of, right, is that but then this goes back to what you said earlier about how like you don't want to make it too niche specific, right? Because I would think that because she's a puppet, it's not really up to her how much of her heart energy she gives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe that could go into how like maybe her meter works, something like that.
Oh yeah, maybe she could have like an overload ability.
Yeah, that's a good one.
She got like
that's a good one. Yeah,
she could have like sure you can have like an overload passive, but at like a detriment to your meter gain or something, and like next.
Wait, you know what? You're right. You know how in the older Dragon Ball Z games, how like androids couldn't charge their energy. It would just come back gradually, right? So that's what it would be like, because she's a puppet character, or a puppet owner. The regular way that meter would build, like through fighting, doesn't apply to Zophis. It goes at a certain consistent rate on its own.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think she would be one of the few, if not the only Meister that has a passive on the entire time.
Yeah.
Her and if you pick Maestro.
Wait, Maestro? Wait, who is that?
He was in the game. He was in the game too with more battles, but he was only in the Japan version.
Oh, okay.
Like he had like no owner.
Oh shit. Okay. Well. But yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. That like it would be overload because she's a puppet, but then because it's overload, her meter doesn't change based on combat. It's just a consistent level.
Yeah, I think actually. So I think her passive is that Zophis's EX meter is always increasing at a certain rate. Yeah. And her activation would be
overdrive.
Yeah, her activation is like an overload ability.
Okay, there we go.
Her activation is Zophis's next like special is fucked up. Like
okay, no, that would be that's actually great. Yeah. That's actually great. Yeah, no, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah. No, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. All right. So we hands up.
Okay. So who's? Oh, well, look at that. Ropes right there. Wait, no. What? There it is. Ropes, right? You said Ropes and Apollo?
Yeah. Yep. Ropes and Apollo. Bro, I hear you saying, I don't know if you don't remember Apollo.
Let me look this up because I really don't remember this character.
Yeah, bro. God damn, I think it's funny.
Apollo is just traveling canasters, dog. Like he's rich. He's rich billionaire, like traveling the world, like, having a good time.
Let me look this up. Ropes versus Zeno. Let me see this.
Yeah, that was tragic. He's like, oh, Zach? Yeah, no.
Bro, it was wild because Zeno did not even care about them, and then they were like, "Yo, is that Zach?" And then it was like, "All right, you not just come around bitch ass brother."
Yeah,
that's wild.
Because I have no clue who this nigga is. Like,
and you want to make a kid, and you didn't. This nigga did the research.
When Tyrant told me, I was like, "Who the fuck is Rope?" So I was like, "What the fuck?"
You want? How you gonna make?
Oh, right, cut and paste. So here's all right. I wanted to say this earlier, right? So my argument about cut and paste is that we have him in here because we want a Joe character, but Zakome is right there. We don't need him.
Nah. He has that nigga is unique, bro.
So is Zakome. Zakome will not play like anyone else.
My nigga's a glue stick and a scissors, bro. Like, you got nah. We'll pick him for that. Like,
what the fuck is it? What is this guy doing? Is he at 102?
Yeah, because
I was like these kid masters traveling the world and
moving like that. Is he a Momoto too? I had doing flash
kid masters. You're not listening.
But like against
the fuck, I hate doing flash step.
Yes, like he's a G.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Bro, I understand. Apollo deserved to make it further in this fight than he did. And he not come across Zeno. Yeah, Apollo has sweet, bro.
Yeah, well, shit.
There are not a lot of people that could have fought this. That could have fought this combo.
Could this nigga really not tell this isn't Zatch?
Nigga, no,
so they can now. Yeah. No, they can't now. But like what happened was initially when he first saw like the outline, oh, that's Zach, and then Zeno got mad about it.
Man, retreat is a strategy too, homeboy. I'll just run.
Yeah, there is. There's a retreat.
You know? No.
Fort's fucked up. I need you to understand. Like,
you know, it's a good thing they didn't make this character black. Because a Momoto with chains would be a really off-putting thing.
Didn't have the book.
Is Zeno's own, or he just really zonked out naturally? Is Zeno's owner possessed, or she just really just zonked out?
He's just like that.
Yeah, he a menace.
Wow. Okay, never mind.
He's yes, actually, he's a menace. Like,
that's what it is, bro.
Okay, fair enough. Because
have you ever watched Thunderbolt Fantasy?
No.
Okay. But basically, do you know what Dufort's reason for being with Zeno is?
I'm reading the book right now, so I'm sure it'll come in that, right?
Okay. Well, I'll wait for you to.
Okay. Yeah,
well, it's kind of important to the discussion, but I'll just say it. But
go ahead, then.
This has got nothing better to do. That's it.
Well,
he got straight up. He lost his reason for being alive, and then Zeno showed up. Read this, and Dufort could read it, and Zeno's like, "Okay, well, this is what you're doing now."
Yeah,
and Dufort's like, "All right."
Well, shit.
Zeno was like, "I see you have hatred in your heart. I like that."
Damn, this nigga's book is flashing. What the fuck?
Yes,
that's the word.
A menace, bro.
Remember, I was like, "Yeah." Zeno was like, "So I see you have hatred in your heart. I like that." That's what it does to the book.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yep. Like, oh, Robs.
Fucking diabolical. Wow. This nigga's scum. This nigga die faster, nigga. Die faster. This nigga is a scumbag. What the fuck?
Yes, nigga.
Bro.
Okay, yeah. Let me just keep reading the story because I didn't know the capes had powers. Nigga. I had no
clue. That was different, bro.
Let me just read the story.
Zeno's actually capes have abilities.
What the fuck? What kind of Batman shit was that?
Okay. There's a reason for it.
I'm sure there is.
But Apollo tied Zatch in the fight, bro. They were like the draw. But like,
wow, and they snuffed my nigga out this early on some Rock Lee shit. Crazy,
bro. It was just like, yo, okay, we're traveling. Is that Zatch? Oh, hey, Zatch. Oh no, you're not Zatch. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, hey, would you just call me? Oh, nothing, dog. You look like a friend of mine.
Like, nah, nigga, you called me him.
Then him. I'm like, wait a minute. It's kind of fun right now. He can fight back. It's been a while. No one gonna die.
So I'll leave this one to y'all because clearly y'all are part of the Apollo Ropes fan club. So I'll leave y'all do this one. Go ahead. Go ahead. Like
I don't even know, dog.
I mean,
bro. Like how you gonna have this list? His whole
I wasn't even gonna put him on the list. Y'all did.
Exactly. How you gonna once that's better? Nah, nigga. Go ahead, get your boy.
He's reading the book.
He's doing the book. Yeah, that's why I'm reading the book right now. I've been saying that shit.
How far are you in the book?
Like chapter 54.
When did you start?
Maybe not 2 days ago. It was like maybe a week ago.
See, this nigga will always go slow with the shit, bro.
I mean, I'm sorry. I have a life.
All right, yeah. Then we're absolutely not gonna bring clear note. You're not there yet. You're so far from clear note, actually.
I do other shit. God damn.
Really? Primal.
No, I understand, but that just means I can't bring up.
No. What again was the excuse for Primal?
I didn't want to watch it, and I had this to do.
So don't lie. Let's say that you didn't want to watch it. Don't say you were busy. Okay, nah, nigga.
I didn't say that. I said I had others to do.
For you?
Should I? Are you not busy? What? Is that a question?
You can watch one episode in a month.
I don't even watch TV. You're saying watch a whole show?
How much did you read of One Piece?
How much did I what?
Read of One Piece.
Never read One Piece.
I'm actually bad on One Piece.
Any other questions? You want to assume anything else?
How far are you in One Piece then?
I've never watched or read One Piece like that outside of from 2008 to 2009 with Shonen Jump. And they just continued it. After that, I stopped watching and reading One Piece. Everything I think I know about One Piece right now is from anime reviewers. So anything else?
So you watch other reviewers?
Yes.
For One Piece.
I've been told you.
Yes.
I've said several.
How much time you spend watching the reviewers though?
I haven't watched any in the last 3 months. And
before that, because you were always up to date with One Piece, right?
No, I wasn't. I didn't keep up with the entire Wano Country arc. I only watched the fights.
With reviewers.
Yeah, that reviewed the fights.
And how long were the videos?
Huh?
How long were the videos?
At least like 13. I mean, the guy I watch is, let me see. I can actually pull it up right now. I can actually pull it up. The guy that I watch, King of Lightning. let's see. I haven't watched a video of his in almost 2 months fully. That's the last full video I watched 2 months ago. Everything else,
15 minutes. Hold on.
Yeah, everything else is like. In fact, no, I only watched 2 full videos here, part of one here, the first couple minutes here, full one here, partial one here.
Was that 22 minutes or 47 minutes?
Which one?
The 1054.
10:54. 27, yeah.
That's a full episode of Primal.
3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Your point still is you want to base it that I watch this. Oh, so I don't,
because you always knew when we were in knowledge about One Piece.
Yeah, because I watched it through these people, and even them I barely watched.
Because you're all with Alex.
So I mean, like, if
I
you're gonna
think I have a good idea for Apollo's activation, but I'm having trouble thinking of a passive.
Go right. I don't know what the passive could be, because I mean it's chains. And then Apollo, from what y'all tell me, he was a better Kyo as a person. So
no, well, as a person, Apollo's a good dude all around. He's good
as a person. That's what I said, as a person.
Okay, as a person, because if you want better Kyo, that's due for it. No,
the fact that you say you want to know why he did it? Why? Because he was bored. What the fuck?
he lost his reason for life. He was kicked out of the snow, and then Zeno showed up. Read this, and he could read it. And Zeno's like, "Okay, I see you have hatred in your heart. Let's go. You're with me now."
I mean, from what y'all explained to me, I think maybe Apollo's
basically a mixture of the gameplay between Takeda and Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Oh, I know what you. Okay, yeah. But as a passive though, how would that be? How will be a passive?
I cannot think of a passive.
Oh, wait. Could it be that maybe Apollo's passive does increase chip?
Sure, fuck it.
I mean, I don't like from he doesn't seem like he has a lot of. I mean, no, correction. It's not that. We weren't shown.
I know what before his skills for his trigger.
Go ahead.
A command grab.
Ooh, okay.
As a passive or as activation?
It's activation. So like it's like maybe like 4.
No, yeah, that's a good idea.
No, I was thinking his activation would be way more fucked up than that.
No, that's a good idea. Like it
could be bad damage, bad plus.
Yeah, no, because you know what it could be like, Greg. It could be like Soul Bad Guys command grab. You know how like in both Guilty Gear, the newest Guilty Gears, right? How like
right.
I think in Strive, it was just like big damage automatically, but with no combo, right? But then they made it into a combo thing. It could be like that.
Wait, so you're saying Apollo will come on the screen and
wait. One at a time. One at a time. Who's talking?
Okay, so I'm asking. So you're saying like Apollo will come on the screen and do a command grab, or
yeah. Either I mean, how is done visually it can be negotiated, but I'm thinking that I'm getting with Tyrant that like the passive would be at 50 he gets the command grab right as an option right to use, but you can't combo after it, and then it's like From 50 to 100 is 2 command grabs that can be comboed after. That's command grabs. And if you use one, then half the meter is gone. You know what I mean? But then when you activate for that 2-second block, you have a comboable command grab, and that's big damage. That makes sense. Like because what Tyrant said what Tyrant said actually made a lot of sense. Like making a command grab and then call the ability call it passive. What you call it? A technician?
I ain't call anything. I'll say that.
No, I'm saying you could call the ability the passive. You call the passive technician, right?
Name pending.
Okay, yeah, well, so something like that. Something like that.
With his chase, and it'll be like full screen.
Yeah.
12 frames.
No, that I can see that being it. Yeah.
Make it unpredictable.
I mean, because I don't. I mean, do you have anything? You have anything else you want to try? Then shit, I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say his activation could be like World Traveler, right? So it'd be like, or it'd be a flash step. So basically, Apollo comes on the screen, and then for the next few seconds, ropes can move around the screen with like invincibility, but it's not like, oh, you get to attack for free. It's you can't interact. Like neither one of you can interact for a few seconds, and you're both just kind of around the screen. So it, like Apollo, like ropes can be, oh, I'm in a bad position. Activate. If you get through all the startup frames, because I wouldn't be like frame 1 invincibility. That'd be fucked up. That's too strong.
What you could do is give him what's it called? What's it called? Hit carry. He will dodge and attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it'd be similar to like when in Smash, when you lose your stock, you can move around the screen for a little bit, invincible.
So
but you can't.
So it'd be like the sub Sushinjutsu kind of stuff, the Naruto games.
Like, because there's no like no, it's not about if he gets hit. It's because if you're in hit, you're in hit stun. You can't activate anything, right? So if you like, if you find a good gap, or you get like you'd like a push block or something, activate, and then you can reposition yourself for free.
Got you. Okay.
Or actually, no, it'd be like you've seen Multi-Blood.
Yeah.
You know how at the beginning of the round you can move before like the actual fight starts.
Yeah.
It would be like that kind of state. You would activate and you go into that kind of state of you both can move around, but like you can't actually fight for a little bit.
Okay. You'd have to really break that. You have to really break that one down, though. How they implement it. I can see that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely something that would be like a lot of detail and attention. We have to. I think it's a super unique like thing to do, and it could be super hit or miss. I think it's a risky thing, but I think it'd be really cool if we do it right.
Okay, so we're pending ideas on ropes and Apollo.
Actually, no, because remember, actually, no, passive, he could get the movement speed buff first passive, because that's like Apollo's whole thing, is he's literally caught in the middle of traveling the world, minding his business.
Okay.
Yeah, you get like passive movement speed at 50%, at 100, his activation could be like freedom of movement.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's a cool name. Passive freedom of movement, or like world traveler, something like that.
Like Unchained Ground?
Unchained Ground, like something. Unfettered movement. No, sky's the limit.
Okay, no, that'd be.
Untethered.
Oh, wait. What's the god Apollo a patron saint of?
Let's see. He's patron saint of, well, not patron saint, but he's the god of prophecy, the sun, song, music, medicine.
Basically everything. The name of everything.
Yeah, I think
music, poetry, art, prophecy, truth, archery, plague.
He's one of the.
You're like, wait, plague.
He's one of the gods of archery, yeah.
You're like,
archery is plague.
You're like, wait, plague.
Like, wait a minute, man. I forgot they had a wide range of shit.
Okay, so I would say, how about we call this passive Apollo's blessing? There.
Yeah, let's go.
There we go. Since Apollo as a god itself is like, I'm gonna pay shit all this shit. Let's just say Apollo's blessing, and that's what he's able to do. It'll be a nice play on words.
Surprisingly, Rope took longer than Sophis. That's wild.
I think it's because since we know that Coco has personality, we don't have to think about how we're playing to her character. It's because she's not dynamic. It was easy to figure out.
Fair enough.
Okay, so who's
so that leaves us with there's doing Zatch and Zeno last. That leaves us with Zakome.
Okay. What did y'all see her or them on this list? Zakome
and what's his name? Fucking Fuguro.
Fuguro.
Yeah. And honestly, that activation is he sees like I think he takes a hit for you right now. Whether we want that to make like you can't die from the last combo you're in, like the combo leaves you at 1 health, or we want to say like if a big attack is coming your way, he jumps in.
No. You know what it should be like in the Naruto Ninja Storm games, right? You can have your assist character take the damage of like any hit.
Yeah.
In the Naruto game.
Yep.
Just make it like that.
Activation
like that.
Done.
Yeah.
Easy.
There
right.
There we go.
His passive. The Immortal Fugore.
Okay. Okay, so before you know what that's you saying that I think I have 2 ideas, right? It's either we call the passive con man, where I guess like I don't even know how it'd be an illusion. Oh wait, idea. Wait, yeah. We can either call the passive con man, right? And it would work. It would work like how I thought it would. It would work the same way I wanted Apollo to work, where it would be like you have like 2 meters to use it, right? And all it does is that since he's more of an illusion specialist, he'll make like a doppelganger, and that doppelganger you could either hit him or the doppelganger on the screen. But I don't know how that'll work out though. Okay. So I'm gonna think about that.
We could do something like where he because it's not just illusions, it's like manipulation of reality type situations. So he could do something like like he shrinks to the point where you can't interact with him. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Or he shrinks so hard he dodges something.
You're right. How about we make it a one size fits all thing where so it'd be called con artist, and for those 2 bars, any like single hit he can I guess substitution out of it because of what you said. Sure.
I think I would call something else, but that works.
Is that okay? Like so, it's like he gets 2 substitution jutsus for every 50 meters he has. Is that cool?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. What's up for 50 miles per meter?
Yeah, every 50 is a sub. So.
Yeah,
are we good with that? Okay, and then you said his activation would be what again?
The invincible Fugore. He just comes in, tanks a huge hit or something.
Yeah,
you call him in
the entire time.
You know what? Like with a character like that, I can see this nigga surviving shit. Like he has 2 subs on lock and then an ultimate sub.
But he has
actually no. So if we're doing it that way, the way Fugore work is that he would come on screen and he would be like a wall, right? So like, for a while he's on the screen, like any projectiles won't phase through him, and you have to jump over him, or he's like an obstacle.
No, he'd be like fucking Maya. You know how in Guilty Gear has those clones.
Yeah.
It'd be like that, right?
But he's down the screen. So he would either stay on the screen for a certain amount of time or a certain number of hits.
So Maya, right? Marvel. She just stays there.
Yeah. Maya. Okay, yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah,
cool.
That's great. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, we got So, who was the last one?
And all we have left was Zatch and Zeno.
Okay,
so we have Kyo and Dufort.
And I
understand.
Oh yeah.
By the end of the story, Kyo is just slightly worse Dufort. Like they are the same person. Like
I'll get there when I get there because I'm reading it right now. Okay, so since y'all know more than me, then what are y'all theory crafting as Kyo's passive?
Okay. Question.
Because from the way y'all explain it, it's like some Emperor Eye type shit. Like he's on some Emperor Time shit. Like he's just that nigga.
Okay, question. Are we going to use answer talk for Kyo and Dufort, or is that just going to be a Dufort thing?
Yes.
You can find either way. It's EOS. It's EOS, Kyo, and Dufort. Go.
Get them both. Let it rock. We need one or two guarantees.
All right, question. Are we going to make them slightly different, or are we going to have them do the exact same shit? I think we should make them at least a little different.
That's a good question. I would say different. Yeah, I would say different. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So to explain, you don't know what this is, and I have to spoil this a little bit for you, right?
Go ahead.
But answer talk is damn near omnipotence. You think of a question in your head and the answer pops up. It does not matter what the question is, if it's known by humans or if any reasonable database. It is, if the answer exists in the universe, it will appear to you.
Is this what he did? You remember I don't know if you probably read it, right? But remember that fight in the manga where he fought that Mamoto that had like a clone of himself, and he was reflecting beams off of the wall, and Kyo like figured out the angle of the beams mid fight. Is that what that is?
No. Okay. Kyo is just smart.
Okay,
Kyo,
never mind.
on top of being a genius, later gains answer talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind that. Go ahead.
Busted.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's genius for a reason.
Here, I thought I knew some shit. Never mind. Go ahead.
I understand. The ability answer talk appears in the series, and I began to question which world actually was the magical one.
Is it like some Jedi shit then? So
it's way more fucked up than Jedi shit.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I mean, hey, like y'all, I don't know what it is, so I can't really.
It's literally straight up like it's almost omnipotence, right? It's literally I have a question, the answer appears to me. Is not this is what I think the answer is. It is the universe searches the answer and gives it to you.
Okay, so with that being said, would it be fair that if I were to add it to a combat sense, right, that it would function like Goku Blue? No. So would it be fair that if I add to a combat sense that on Zatch, it would function the same way that how Ultra Instinct Goku can like sidestep projectiles and get behind you?
I need you to understand. You just watched it happen. That fight against ropes, Dufort was walking in between the ropes.
Oh, it was that shit?
Yes,
he was he straight up knew with the attack pattern beforehand, so he was just walking through like ain't shit. Like,
I don't know how
what he said.
I don't know how you. Okay, I don't know that. I don't know
what Apollo said, nigga. It's like, wait a minute, how is he doing this?
I don't. So then how do you pass him? How do you do it then? Please tell me. I don't know.
I don't, bro. That's a great ass question because
what is it?
I don't know. Then, like, if that's the case, I don't know what you call that. Is it for Danny Phantom?
All right, so
Ghost?
it's a master passive. So it's Keel's ability, not Zach's ability. So I don't think it would affect him.
Oh,
It would affect him, but like it would have to come out in the way of like commands, which is what I was saying earlier, where there would be like a true strike mark or something of Keel's like hit here, and then like if you do a specific combo and you get more damage or something like that. I'm trying to like wrap my mind around this.
You know what? You make a good. I think what it should be, right, is that it like, let's say that throughout the match, at sporadic times, the enemy will go red, and if you hit the enemy with a Zakir or Zakir guy when they're red, that's the answer talk. So right, like
gotcha.
That's the condition for answer talk to work. Now, what does answer talk do once it's activated? Is that under that condition?
No. I think it's just extra damage if you land those moves at the end of a combo.
Okay, that's fine.
And then we keep, or like in the middle of a combo, if you learn certain moves while they're going red, and there's I don't know.
That's
we could do like a random chance. Yeah. We can do it like
better.
Once the passive activates. Once the passive activates, they start going in a little bit.
No. What you said was even better. Yeah. So randomly throughout the match, the enemy will glow red, and if you land a combo or a hit with Zakir gun, it does extra damage. Fair?
Yeah. I think that's good. I think activation could be recharge heart. So basically what's happening is they're gaining meteor at an accelerated rate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like once you activate it, your meter gain is insane for like a few seconds, and you get to do whatever you want.
Okay, wait. And you saying that, I know what Xenos will be, right? So with Zatch, it's that it'll recharge, right? With Zeno, it's that for those 3 seconds, it's infinite.
Yeah, that works.
There we go.
Because Dufour that's a better version than what Keo is doing.
Yeah.
So that's
it's infinite. It's infinite, right? Yeah. There we go.
We did it, boys. We got through all the meisters.
Gentlemen, we finished part one.
No. Cut and paste.
Bro, you could do that one. Actually, hold on. Let's revisit Sherry real quick. Because this
nigga's like, wait, no, cut and paste.
Let's revisit Sherry real quick. Because Sherry's.
I have never seen a man who's a glue stick and a scissors together.
This man was like, hold the phone, cut and paste. Cut and paste.
I might need some help with this one, y'all. Because I really am at a loss with activation.
I was thinking about what you said, and what we said sounds like some shit that only Brago would want. But like Sherry's weird in that she'll fight
for a friend.
Exactly. Yeah, she'll fight, but not because she really wants to. It's like, I was forced to do this. You know what I mean?
I want to see my friend.
Here's the thing. So actually, no. So one thing I appreciated about Sherry and Brago's relationship is that they have a very antagonistic relationship, but they still are actually able to work together. Right? It's like it works well for them, because you see the other antagonistic relationships are usually fodder or some shit, oh, my master's trash, or oh, why do I have to deal with this weird demon thing? Where these two fucking be going to blows to each other all the time, but their combo is so good.
So dang, so how would
Sherry really got her Brago, you ain't shit, and Brago okay, yeah, but I'm strong. What's your point? And Sherry,
you know what? With what you described, it makes it sound like it should be an inverse. like whatever bone. Like, how do I say this? Like hypothetically, right? Hypothetically.
Mhm.
Let's say that if Brago is doing more, is like attack. If Brago's doing damage, right? That wouldn't make sense because like what I'm thinking, right, is that because they're so, I guess, inverse as characters, but work together really well, they should have like an inverse property to their ability. You know what I mean? So like I'm thinking like maybe it's like okay, so like if Brago is taking damage, as Brago takes more damage, his meter increases faster, so or something like that. And then vice versa. If Brago is giving more damage, something else, you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so actually, so you want to like change the passive to like. So actually, no. I do like I like the idea of change the passive a bit to.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, you see what I mean? What I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Though,
yeah.
How, like it should be an inverse, right?
Like inverse thing. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what the like property like what's being inverse. You know what I mean? I don't know what it would be inverse, but I don't know.
Actually, let's make the activation the damage boost. Maybe so we'll make say like the activation is like release the rage or something like that, and then like so we could do like the activation be like rage release, and then for like the next few seconds it's like so it acts like a Roman cancel, so like a combo extender type situation, and B there's like a damage increase, like a 10% damage increase.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, all at once though. Okay, yeah, I see that. Okay, so then that's the activation. Then what's the passive?
The passive will be something about the meter. So it'd be like the more damage Brago is taking, the faster the Meister meter builds, and then the more actually no. So let's say so the more damage Brago does, the faster the super meter builds. The more damage Brago takes, the faster the Meister meter builds.
There we fucking go. That's it. There we go.
Especially because Brago's whole thing is like, I shouldn't need this bitch. And Sherry's like, I shouldn't need this nigga.
See, that's why I called you up. See, that's exactly why. You guys have the ideas. See, that's genius.
All right, so we got
so let me get it straight. So as he gets attacked, the Meister meter goes up. As he does attacking, the super meter goes up faster.
Yeah. Right, because we have like the normal ways they like generate meter for whatever the fuck, right? And then the passive is it's faster for him depending on what's happening, right? Like
that's genius. Like dang, we really did make some good ones though. Like I think this is probably the best one we've made next to fucking Zophis, because the Zophis one's brilliant.
And Zophis is the villain, so of course there should be fucked up, right? There should be fucked up.
Like okay. So before we end this, let's go through a quick crash. Okay, cut and paste. God damn it! All right.
You know what, Tyrant? You do cut and paste. I'm not doing cut and paste. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm not doing cut and paste.
I don't even remember cut and paste, bro.
Okay, let me. What we was like number 30. What was he? 27? Oh, no, yeah, 26. He was
cut and paste is in the manga, right? Because I'll start reading the manga like tomorrow. If that's what it takes.
I don't remember. I know it was an anime, and he was a funny character. He was a funny character. There we go. Okay.
Make it so that the class will God break.
Guard break? What the fuck?
Yep, like how what's it called? How it is called? What's it called?
Actually, no. You know what? You know what? You know
in the string. Command break.
You know what?
Break out.
You know what? You know what? If I remember correctly, right, he could make. Let me see. Wait, he could make a little like a little paper army, right? Yeah, he could. Oh wait. Yeah. Cut and paste makes paper clones, right? Okay. Would you be opposed to the idea of him working like Guilty Gear Xrd Jacko?
Nope.
Nope. Later on.
Actually, no.
Okay, then there we go. There we go. Yeah. I can see it now. Make like he'll make like 3 types of paper clones. One's a bruiser. One's something else. One's something else.
Yeah. Character.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can definitely see that.
Or like fucking Neko Arc or something, right?
Yeah,
like,
that would actually work for his character. Yeah.
Call in the army.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. And then I think how we do it, right?
You'd have to use them for his Meister. I don't know what the fuck.
No. But I don't know what his Meister. You know what? Let's make this funny. I'll make a background for his Meister. His Meister secretly loves origami, right? Fuck it. So what his Meister's ability will be called is origami, right? And at every 25, at every 25, he gets access to a different type of clone to make. And then at max for like 4. Actually, at max
the clones level of strength.
I was gonna say that at max the clones have double strength and can be all used at once. That's what I was gonna say.
But then give the clones armor.
How much? One hit. How much? One hit.
That'll be fair. That'll be bad. That'll be evil.
Is that at max, right? You said at max, right?
At max, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, because you use the whole bar for that armor.
Give let's say if you feel like light medium, give him armor and heavy invincibility.
How much invincibility? Or would it be that if you do
the I can set it up and just be an asshole.
Or would it be no, you know what? I'll let that slide. Only if you said invincibility, only one clone gets the invincibility. So if yeah, okay, that's fair. Okay, yeah, that's fair then. Yeah.
That's heavy. The first thing is armor. That's one is invisibility.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'll we can do that. Yeah. We definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Only one clone gets invincibility. Yeah. Only one of them. Okay. Okay, so let's do a quick rundown so we can have a part of this video where we have all them listed out. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's start from
cut and paste. Zatch, Xeno.
Let me just make tabs for all of these people so we can just put them to the side.
But you don't want to see
who?
Imagine if there was a hunting fighting game.
It's a hunting fighting game.
Hunting.
Oh, hunting. Oh, God, bro.
Is that the next one y'all want to do? I'll have to look. I'll have to research that one.
It's better version of Pokemon Digimon. Like it's actually just better.
I'll have to research that one then.
So like 2 years for you.
It is just better. Wait a minute. Bro, I'm about to go watch Hunting again, dog. I fucking know that shit so much.
Godlike.
Okay.
And of course, the boy Asimov was just nigga. What you said? Dog boy. Wait, what?
Bro, what do you mean?
That one spell for the entire season had the whole guy in check, bro.
Okay,
bro, it changed the entire show. That shit was wild.
Okay, so
he's gonna be there. Yes, fuck.
We can't use any of our spellings. We can't.
Okay, so let's break it down. So for Hyde and Ito, we said what? The passive would be the air dash,
extra
right?
air movement. Yeah, we can revisit like how much later, but for now, yeah, extra air movement.
Yeah, it'd be extra air movement, and then the activation would be special.
That's win into win.
Yeah, special to special, right? That was Hyde and Ito.
Yeah.
And then for the hell, fuck it. We already just fixed Barry and Brago and Sherry. It was
passive is extra Meister meter on while taking damage, gain extra super meter while doing damage.
And then the activation was because did we still want that full screen gravity, or did you want to change it to something else?
No, change it to the rage release, damage buff.
Yeah. The
damage buff plus Roman cancel. So
they
do like the free frame.
Yeah, you're right.
And then,
So red Roman cancel. There we go. Red Roman cancel.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then I don't know why this just put me up. Yeah. Kalulu and Lori. We had
Vixen and Cheetah basically the ability.
Yeah. So it was the ability was increased damage. Increased frames on claw attacks. What was the passive though?
That was passive. Remember,
that was passive. Okay, so what was activation?
Activation was it gets better again at 100%. But it works like Nikali. There's no activation. It's
okay. So it's permanent.
Better.
It's permanent.
Yeah. Just permanent.
It's permanent. Okay, cool. All right. Camacho and Folgore. We had that so for Camacho, it was he has 2 chances of some substitution jutsu. And Folgore will become a wall that after like X amount of hits will disappear. Okay. Porygon and Suncat and Sunbeam transfer. I don't even remember what did you give him, Gray? Because you really made Sunbeam.
I was saying Sunbeam was passive. Was he gets armored moves on some of his normals, and for his activation, well, we haven't settled with that one, but we can. I think honestly, for his activation, he might get like a full stop type move, like a reset, or like a screen reset, like we both go to the beginning of the stage type deal. I don't know. Wait. For his activation, we can worry about that later. I think the important thing was his passive for now.
The passive, okay. So
he gets armor on some of his moves.
Yeah, okay. And then we had Tia Emagumi. It worked like essentially the passive was that as at 25%, it was Starstruck, right? So at 25% of Starstruck, the opponent's meter recovers slower or grows or feels slower. At 50, it was they do less damage. At a 75, it was
I think we just did 25 and 50.
For 50, okay. So at 50, they less damage. At 100, it was you take. You're right. Yeah, you're right. And then at 100, Yeah, that was
activation.
passive. Activation was all her healing magic on herself heals back more health.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then,
I do think we should switch to meter gain and damage reduction passive.
That's fine.
Actually, let's do it. Instead of 25, because that feels super punch. Let's do it 50 and 75. The passive activate.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're right. That's fine. Yeah, you're right. Wanray and Leanne. It was Combo Master.
Yeah. It was so he gets
get agent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it was Combo
he gets
Master.
Some extra command normals when the passive activates, and for the activation, it's an agent.
Yeah, so
actually,
passively. Well, because I was saying that passive, he gains extra. I think it should be that passive. He either gains extra hits to his Rekka or gains new finishers to his Rekka.
I mean, they will work.
Okay, and then at the activation, Leanne becomes his shadow clone and does again Asian, right? Okay. Yep. And then we had, where was he? What the fuck? Oh yeah, Vincent Barry. FAD. This was FADC.
Yeah.
Right. So
FADC at 50 and at 100 it's like plus.
Yeah. FADC at 50 and plus frames at 100 at 100. What was activation? Was activation the plus frames?
Yeah, activation plus frames. If you held off using it on the 50, where at 100 you would get is like a rage drive type move.
Okay.
Or,
all right. And then we had Ropes and Apollo. Apollo's blessing just increased movement speed, walk speed, and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, for the passive.
And then activation was what?
A way to reposition freely for like a few seconds.
You know what that reminded me of? Yeah, because it could. You know how in like a lot of the Naruto games, how like Shikamaru's power up would be called like strategist, and like when he's not mode, he can't get hit, right?
No.
What was it then? Like something like that. I forgot what something like that. But I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean when you say that. Yeah.
No. Shikamaru was busted in the games. Well, in the old games.
The older ones. Yeah.
The trap move.
Actually, wait. Actually, no. You're right. Let his activation be that he can set traps, like chain traps.
Nah, he's more. Is
that a rope stinger?
A grabber.
I was just spitballing. All right, so there's that one.
Like, did you go to the fight?
Last but not least,
ropes, chains, anchors,
Zolfus, and Coco. Overdrive.
Reactivation,
yeah. So her passive is called Heartless. The way it works is that unlike other characters, they can't. Unlike other characters, unlike other characters, combat will not affect how fast their meter charges up. It'll always be at a consistent level, and at 100%, the next special they do will do insane damage as overdrive.
Yeah, or it's fucked up in some other way. We can talk about details.
Either it gives the same Oki some shit, but like it is better. It's really better.
Yeah, it's fucked up in some way. Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's the first roster. Okay, and then I don't know when y'all be free again, but I think after this it should be actual moves, right? which we're gonna go
into. Yeah, no, that requires research.
Yeah, that I have to read more for that one, but probably
after this, we'll probably honestly probably more system mechanics after this, because at the end of the day, this was really just us hashing out one system mechanic.
That is true. That is true. What were you saying?
We were right. We're near Tyrant.
Either one. You guys are both talking. I didn't catch what you were saying.
Oh, all I was saying is this was really just us hashing out one mechanic, because we were how would Meisters affect the game? And we got into this.
Yeah, I mean, we really did lay the foundation though, because now it's actually clear how you see the combat work, if that makes sense, right? Because now that you know, okay, as you fight, you're fighting towards the end game. Okay, this is my plan. I want to fight till I get this or XYZ. So now, depending on the character, we can actually tailor their moveset around their plan of attack. I want to get my meter filled to use my ability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think after this, it should be moveset that we should look into. Do y'all agree or no?
Yeah.
I think we should talk some more about system mechanics before we get to movesets.
Okay, so which mechanics are you thinking about right now? That you have to top of your head.
Well, I'm thinking about so we talked about, so we know there are two standardized meters.
Yeah.
There's the Meister meter and there's the super meter.
Yeah, the super meter. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the heart meter. Heart meter. That's a good name. So we got even that, right? We don't know how many bars we want there to be, or if moves are going to take half. If we're going to do anything that takes half a bar, or is it all going to be full bar? Or
that is a good question. Yeah.
Are we going to use? Yeah.
No, yeah, because I think it'd be more robust if it played like an SNK, where the meters are divided into three, right? So you could so depending on the strength of the button you use, you either use 1 bar or you use 2 bar or 3 bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could be like that, or we could just go the Marvel route and just say these are 1 bar supers or specials or whatever. And then you have 3 bars, and then you know what I mean. So that's actually a good point. That's a good point.
Because even on top of that, right, we have the 1 bar supers and 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar supers, right? Are we gonna have other mechanics that use meter, or is it just gonna be supers?
That is true. Like transformation states or the debuffs, stuff like that.
We're gonna have things, because we have things are we gonna there are lots of mechanics that have come up over the years, right? Guard button, guard. Are we gonna have a stun meter or guard meter?
You're right. All the defensive meter stuff, empowered guard or stuff like that.
Or we're gonna have empowered specials, because we're talking about supers, but we're gonna have EX specials, and if we do,
you're right.
How much meter will they cost?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So no, I think it should be the SNK Street Fighter style than a meter, where you have one meter. Yeah, so you have you have 3 blocks that make 1 bar, and then there's EXs. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I guess the next video probably next week, or maybe next week. Is that good for y'all?
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything next week. Or next Sunday.
Oh, well, what about you, Tyrant? Are you good with Sundays? Huh?
What day next week?
Probably Sunday again, but I don't know, because I know your schedule changes next week, right?
Yep.
What does it change to on next week?
I'll be off Saturdays and Fridays.
Yep. Okay, we'll make it. We'll figure that part out then. Yeah. So, but the next session is going to be on defensive and meter usage. That's what it will be, because we've already figured out what it would be. So, but yeah, no,
if we do push block versus now push block, the way we have to deal with offense changes entirely.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
We're gonna have to block. We're gonna have to block. It's like.
No, I think it had to be like Guilty Gear, where it's like, perfect guard, so you don't get chipped out and shit. What? Wait, is there chip out? Is there chip out in this game?
Yes,
there is.
Okay. The way to not avoid dying the chip in Guilty Gear is faultless defense, which is guard that costs meter.
There we go. Yeah.
And it pushes out a little bit. But the thing about that is, and Guilty Gear is really smart about it. Whereas if you're using the faultless defense, their buttons are a little more plus, even though they're going pushed out. So like they're like trade-offs to everything in Guilty Gear.
Okay, so yeah, next session will definitely be defensive usages and meter usage, because we've already figured out we've already figured out what they're going to do. Now it's how is it going to cost? What's it going to cost? All right. So we really did knock out some. Like, I'm really liking like what you said about Brago and Sherry. That one is probably my favorite one, because I can see that being like some top tier shit right there. Like, no matter what I'm doing, I'm winning. Like, I'm winning somehow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I hit you, I'm winning. If I get hit, I'm still winning. Like, you better kill me.
Moving towards the goal.
Yeah, you better kill me, bro. Like, because if I get my hit back, it's a wrap, bro. Oh yeah, I'm loving that.
That's exactly how Brago works. That man, Brago will take some punishment if he can kill you harder. Like, he just not gonna
bro, I just read a chapter where she and him were fighting like this Sasquatch Momoto. And this nigga bit off Brago's arm, and he was like, "No, keep fighting." I was like, "Wait." Like, Sherry was like, "Your arm." He's like, "No, say the spell." Like, say the spell. Like, arm gone. Say the spell. I was like, "Whoa!" Like I get it, but shit, if your arm is gone, bro. Like,
Brago was like, "You sound like a bitch right now, Sherry."
Bro, He literally told her as she was like stitching back his arm, "Why were you hesitating? We almost lost the fight."
Yep. She was funny as fuck.
And Shane was like, "Wow, you don't really care about me, huh?" I was like, "No, I'm here to win. I have to be king. Like, the fuck do you mean? Do I care about you?" Like,
and the fucking part is, the more you get the Brago story, the more is like, actually, I don't think I care about being king. I just want to fight niggas. Like, what?
Because that Sasquatch Momoto bit this nigga's arm clean off, and he was like, "Read the spell, bitch. Read the spell." And she was like, "But your arm, I have two of them. Read the spell." I can still fire races out of my other hand. Read the spell. Okay, but no, appreciate y'all coming through. I'll definitely reach out to set up another one of these.
Greg, do you still have a PS4?
Oh yeah. I was about to ask about that, because I owe Tyrant a Yaomi for Uncharted, so we were talking about it earlier. Do you still have a PS4?
Oh. I technically have another one.
Oh.
I don't have.
You don't have Plus anymore though, right?
Plus right now, yeah.
Okay. Well,
that issue.
That's not an issue. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. Yeah.
I did the same thing. I did bribe you.
That's not an issue. That's not an issue. We just wanted to know if you had the hardware, because we know that I think you PC more.
Yeah, because
okay, so
you weren't there, because since you were being a coward, I had to go buy somebody. It goes like, I don't know the perks. Okay, bet. Here you go. Fuck.
How is taking care of my mental health cowardice?
You're a coward. like, yo, I don't know if I can do this.
Are we going to ignore money? Are we going to ignore that survival mode is a very stressful experience?
No good help. It was fun.
Oh, gosh.
See, you weren't there. See, since you were in a coward, right? You were like, yo, man, get in here. I need help.
Oh my God.
I was taking help. That was self-care for my mental health.
That was weakness, bro.
You're the reason why men commit suicide in such high volume. Okay? I want you to understand that.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I do appreciate y'all coming through. We'll definitely set this up next week. But yeah, peace. Appreciate it. To those watching this back, if you do like Zatch Bell, if you do like anime, if you do like manga, a lot more of these will happen. I'm not one of these. I'm not one of these red pill manosphere niggas that every day is. I mean, I am, but like, I don't have the time to say. I don't have the time to say, you know, bitches ain't shit all the time. Sometimes I'm doing this shit, you know. So nevertheless, more of these will come. I may even do if I get enough support.
Episode 6.
I actually fell asleep after I got on the phone with you. I'm not gonna
lie. You would lying motherfucker.
Nevertheless, I'll actually if there's more support for these, I'll probably branch out to other shit. But that's all to be determined. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't do that.
Peace. Oh my God. Enemy of progress, bro.